What's going on, y'all? It is Vinny Cuz in the RideShare Garage, and joining me off the rip this evening, we got Steven, the unbroken driver, the unbroken asset, the soon-to-be Lyft Extra Comfort driver, right? Yeah. Below that, and then below him, we've got my man Omar, Drive by O, the trader trading Uber driver who now has come out with "Don't lower your standards." I actually kind of dug that when I came in there, Omar. I saw that and I kind of dug that. And then we also got Driven Dads with us tonight, although for some reason I don't see his little spot up on the scoreboard. So there you go.
Maybe I'll click out and rejoin.
All right.
Okay. And I know, guys, you guys see the background. It's a little bit of a goofy background. That is the graveyard for all the Lyft Lux drivers, because as everybody knows, it hit. It hit yesterday. We know it. It's here. Lyft Lux.
Could have put a better ride up there, bro.
Huh?
Could have put a better ride up there.
That ride was pretty damn good, actually. So, okay. So, how many people have already gotten the extra comfort rides? That's the question. I know it's out everywhere. So, how many people have gotten the big kahunas?
Well, I would say two questions. The first question is what you just asked, Vinny. The second question is who's not getting it? Because I think, Steven, you were saying you weren't getting them or that you couldn't order them in the app, but you could get them as a request. So, like I don't think anybody in Phoenix has gotten them.
So yesterday, it switched over on the driver app. You could clearly see that extra comfort was available as a ride type. But when you would go over to the passenger app, then it wouldn't be available. So today, when I checked it this morning, it was now available for you to select on the passenger app. So I think it may have rolled out for some people on the passenger app yesterday. I think yesterday was more of a test than anything. And there's more reasons for why I believe that, but we can get into that later.
Well, I'm going to tell you, I was at my spot yesterday, and the first thing that popped up is the first ride I got yesterday was this, and we're going to show it to you right here, and there it is. Now, when I first saw this, I was like, okay, it's going to be a total of 4 miles for $9, extra comfort, and I was like, okay, let's do the ride. No problem. Took the ride, did the ride. Her name was Karina. We're going to come back to her in a second, right? That was the first ride that came in me.
Oh.
Then there were, hold on, I had a couple more.
I just sent you a bunch of screenshots if you're able to get access to them.
Here was, no, it's going to be tough to get all those down.
Gotcha.
Right. Yesterday I got a total of 4 Lyft extra comfort rides. That's what I got yesterday. This is one that I've got. It was 40 miles for $53.44. The interesting part about this ride, I took it. Normally, I would not take this ride. Like, this is what they were training us to do when they were clipping Lyft Lux. Remember, Omar, there'd be some $1.18 a mile rides or whatnot. Matter of fact, I never even did the math on this. But I digress. I said, you know what? I'm going to get $54 for 49 minutes. That's a good hourly. I like that hourly. I can do that hourly and live on a slow Tuesday night. I can do that. Plus, it would give me a screenshot and a ride that I could come back and talk to everybody in the community with. Well, here's the thing. Steven, you remember last night I had this rider on the radio? Right. Normally this rider takes Lux. She didn't even, when she took her ride from Delray down to Sunrise, she took a Lux ride.
Right.
She had a business dinner. I was her ride back to Delray.
Right.
And when she went to go take book a Lux, there was no Lux.
Right.
It directed her to Extra Comfort.
Yep.
So they took away her Lux and they said, "Hey, try this." And they probably
Mhm.
gave her a little discount. I wouldn't deny it.
Yep.
So we talked about this for a good 20 minutes. As you can see, it was a 50-minute ride. We talked about this for 20. She was curious. She said, "Well, how does that affect you?" I said, "Well, we're going to get paid less." She said, "But this car is too nice." I said, "Well, don't be upset. You'll probably get a Corolla next time." I swear I said that to her. Like, he was like, "What?"
Yep.
I said, "You'll probably get a Corolla next time." But
Did you ask
ahead.
her, is she possibly like, what does she think she's gonna do? Is she gonna move up, since you did mention that she could possibly get a Corolla?
She didn't listen. She didn't say anything about that because she was riding in a Cadillac. So it's kind of like, what do you do? I mean, you're telling me you're going to take me from a Cadillac to a Corolla.
Mhm.
After enough Corollas, they'll start upgrading.
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
look who's here. Oh, look who's back, y'all.
Misery loves company.
All right, we're gonna in case y'all ain't figured out, we're gonna welcome Brandon back to the garage, and we'll get into all of his good stuff here when we wrap up all this Lyft Extra Comfort. So,
Vinny, for everybody at home that's struggling with the math, I come up to 129 per mile on that ride that you were just showing. The one
right.
in Delray.
And you and I, Omar, I know because we've gone back and forth about this, not in a bad way, but we've had this discussion where they have been training us since upfront pricing to take these rides at that price.
But the time wise, it's a good ride.
It wasn't bad. Normally I would not take that ride for 40 miles. Time wise, it's not bad. It gets me close to that $60 an hour, which is what I prefer. That's in the beginning when we all first got together, I was never a time guy. But because of upfront pricing, I've had to amend and adjust how I look at rides when they come through. So anything under 15 miles, I'm looking to try to catch that $1.90 and up a mile. Anything over 15 miles, I am now looking at the time. You know what I'm saying? And so it's one of those tough situations where you got to make a judgment call really quick. Do you take the ride or don't you take the ride? Because at first I was like 40 miles. Well, no, regular Lux ride at one time, that would have paid me $80.
Oh, right? Get that share ride.
Get that share ride. I got to get that. You know what? I got to make that a sound effect. So time-wise, it wasn't bad. And listen, she threw a $12 tip on top of it.
Oh, that helped.
Yeah, that helps. But the one thing, and I'd like to get into that when we get done, I'm going to show you guys this real quick. Because all of a sudden today, everybody who did comfort rides yesterday, and now we're doing extra comfort rides today, you guys notice how the price drop already happened?
Yep.
Oh yeah, it's already dropped for me.
Do you have the sound effect, Vinny?
It's already reduced. It's already reduced here as well. Yesterday was really good.
Yesterday was amazing. The rates were insane. I was getting rides that were $70 an hour rate. They were crazy rides. Today, less than half of that. I'm getting plenty of rides well under $30 an hour rate.
14 minutes for $6. Yep, back to regular rates.
14 minutes for $6.
Now, here's the thing, y'all. This is why. Now, listen. You guys see this, right? What you're not seeing. The 895 was the very first extra comfort ride I ever got. That was yesterday. Her name was Karina. Guess what this passenger's name was?
Can you zoom in on that? It's kind of small.
I'm trying to figure out how to make it bigger, and it's not letting me. It won't let me do it.
Gotcha.
But I'll show you here in a second. Okay. This is the same passenger. Mm-hmm. It went the same distance. The 895 was a pickup from the mall to her hotel at the La Quinta. The 543 was the same ride, the pickup from the La Quinta back to the mall.
So you're doing extra comfort now, Vinny? I thought you weren't going to do it. Hell no! I'm going to do XL and black only, baby. I'm in my caddy.
Okay.
Got him.
Emotional damage.
I am taking yesterday and today because I'm trying to collect the data. But it's obvious that some people don't understand why you gotta take a few rides to understand what's going on. This one I'm taking for the team. Anyway, my point is, look at the time. Look at the time. Yesterday was 5:37 p.m. Today was 5:27 p.m.
Oh,
It's the exact same ride, the exact same distance, the exact same time, and the ride is $3.50 cheaper from yesterday to today. Same rider, same time, same distance, same route. Nothing changed except 24 hours. That's bullshit.
This is all extra comfort, by the way. All these sounds, it's all extra comfort.
yeah. The rides are coming in like crazy now. People are picking up extra comfort rides like it's no tomorrow. I'm getting pings. I'm probably getting 3-4 times as many pings as I normally get.
So I just wanted to show you guys that. I will turn the screen over. There was something else you just asked me about.
Vinny,
Yes.
what's okay? 543. What was the one yesterday?
895.
95. Let's do some math here.
Oh yeah, yesterday I saw a $52 comfort ping to O'Hare from downtown.
They were
And it was
juicy
an hour.
rides.
That's really that. Now it's like $30.
I had one to the airport that was. I had to find the screenshot.
Okay.
Are they
Was
gonna,
like
You
are they
guys
gonna
ready?
pull a Uber on us?
You guys,
and take
you guys
that
ready?
money back?
Let's see if this is consistent. And I'm hoping that people in the chat's going crazy, and I can't really keep up with this. Somebody said something funny about Brandon, but doing the math, Vinny, that is a 40%, 40. Interesting, a 40% drop off. Let's see. And I'm hoping that people in
And
the
it's more than
Discord
that.
and anybody that's watching can show us your screenshots and compare day 1 to day 2.
That's it.
We
That's
got
why
there.
I did it. That's why I took
This
all
is
the
from
53?
yesterday. $53 for an hour ride.
yeah.
All right. So the other point I wanted to bring up about this is the reason why, at least what came to us, the reason why they got rid of Lux was because they wanted to clean up their app. They said the rider had too many options. Too
Mhm.
many options, right? I want y'all to
Mhm.
take a look at this. Come on now. We're gonna go to church now. Let's go to church. Okay. All 3 of these here is under the Lyft only platform. You have Lyft priority pickup, Lyft standard pickup, and Lyft wait and save pickup. So instead of just having Lyft, extra comfort, Lux Black, Lux Black XL, you've confused the shit out of the rider with these 3 little things here.
I mean, I can straight up tell you why they got rid of Lux, like
Go for
100%.
it.
It's
Okay.
because too many rides were being upgraded. Because during busy hours, no one was taking basic rides. So what Lyft does that Uber doesn't is Lyft upgrade rides. So during busy hours, 90% of the Lux pings you were getting were actually just preferred rides.
Okay. How does that
And Lyft's like, oh well, we're no longer making 70-60% of the pay. Now now we're making 50% because we have to up the pay to get a Lux driver to take that ride. And and it got so bad that I would even get a Lux Black XL pings that were upgraded Lyft rides when I have my special Lyft profile, where like the driver where the rider paid $28 and then I got the rider for $23. So Lyft was losing a lot of money on this. So like, all right, how can we solve this? Oh, let's just pad 2 rides together so that all the Lux drivers have to take extra comfort or eat shit.
And at the end of the day, that's exactly right, Brandon. I agree with you 100%. They put the drivers. They told the drivers, "Fuck off."
There are people in Chicago who spent $60,000 on an E-Class Mercedes to do Lux,
Yep.
At the
and
current
they're
interest rate.
lucky because it's an E-Class Mercedes. So now all they have to do is just get commercial insurance, and then they can do black. But the fact is that they got lucky on that.
There's a lot of people that upgraded their vehicles over the last 2 years so that they could drive Lux, and they're just screwed. If they didn't go high enough, they didn't get a vehicle that could go into Lux Black, or they're not anywhere close to paying off their car. They're just screwed.
Like when I had the Audi Q7, the original color was silver, but I wrapped it black so I can do Lux Black.
Well, here was another Lux Comfort ride last night. It was a half mile to pick up. Ride was going 2.2 miles. Paid out $7.42. Okay, better than $2 a mile, and it went nowhere. Right? It went nowhere. Kept me right in the area where I wanted to work. But this is the other one that got me. Okay, I should have saw it coming, but I didn't see it coming.
Oh, I saw it coming.
Okay, just so everybody is aware.
Help with their luggage, Vinny.
Lyft
Hey,
extra comfort.
Vinny, we need you to quiet down. It's quiet time.
Wait. Ain't nobody got time for that. Listen, we thought Premier and Uber Comfort came with shut the fuck up mode. Now, Lyft Extra Comfort comes with shut the fuck up mode.
Oh yeah,
Not only did they give me a 40% pay cut, they also told me get your ass out the car and play a bellhop. You are now working baggage claim.
Oh shit!
And shut the fuck up while you're driving.
Oh, you forgot one, Vinny. I want the temperature at exactly 72 degrees.
That's the one thing.
Yeah, I caught that screenshot.
And
I
the
should have sent
flat
it to
Corolla
you.
with no AC.
Right.
Oh my god.
Oh, so they can kick you off for not having AC. As soon as they get into your car and you're like, yeah, I don't have AC, they can kick you right out because of all the requirements for extra comfort. They're so strict. They're so strict, and yet this is paying you under $30 an hour rate.
I don't even think a BMW 3 Series can do extra comfort.
It can't.
It can do Lux.
I just posted a video. Yeah, I just posted a video. Yeah, you can't. It's crazy. Lux vehicles. There's a bunch of Lux vehicles that don't qualify.
Yeah. I mean, listen, guys. This is all the stuff that I was.
Hey, Chrysler. Does Chrysler 300 can do extra comfort?
Hey, bro, what are you talking about? Why would you worry about that car? Get yourself a 2019 Corolla or Sentra. You'll be fine.
Dude, I just might after New Year's. Like no joke. Like,
Hey, Vinny, go
back
to the airport queue. I have a conspiracy theory about this as well.
Okay, which one?
So
I've got a couple of them here. I've got the extra.
Now we have, over the last 2 days, we have seen the airport queue not double, maybe triple. We never seen this many Lux cars, but because they put more cars on this platform, now the airport is stacked.
Yep.
I mean, look at what Silver Fox says. I looked up extra comfort. It's lower than standard Lyft.
Yeah, and so what they're doing is they're gonna make
because
more
all the
money
Lux drivers
off
aren't
this.
taking the rides.
They're looking at this and they're going, oh, you know what? Where Uber is taking from us is at the airport, and so now we found a way to equalize a little bit at the airport. This is a money grab. That's all this is. Extra comfort is literally a money grab.
That's what I said. That's exactly.
It's literally a way to increase more rides, and because they're still taking that huge chunk percentage of the rides. Because our rate card down here, if you look at it, for whatever the hell it's worth, it's like 85 cents a mile.
Ramon said
But
somebody
yeah,
just crashed into his car.
You have the highest paying ride type in the country.
Ooh.
You have the lowest paying ride type in the country and the highest paid ride type in the country.
All right.
Kind of balances out, doesn't it?
Sorry to hear
Ramon
that.
says that
Damn, Ramon. Sorry about that, brother.
Oh, no.
they crashed into his car just a couple of hours ago. He said that a
At A1A.
passenger opened their door while a car was driving by. So it must have took off their
Oh
door.
no!
Dang.
Oh,
I always tell people, man, be careful, man. But also, I try not to stop on A1A. I try as hard as I can not to stop on A1A. There's a ton of little in between streets. Make them walk.
Oh, I don't even I lock my doors now. Like I don't even let them get out themselves. Like I open the door for them.
There you go.
I don't take that risk anymore because that almost happened to me twice last week. I was like, not again.
Yeah.
Mm.
Sorry
Well,
to hear.
everybody's going to have a decision to make. Now the other side to this, right? There's another side to the coin. Like all of us guys that were all of us drivers that did Lux, right? And now it's gone. Think about all the cars now that just came up and they actually just got a new platform added to their queue, right? Like we were joking about the Sentras and the Corollas, right? But now all those cars are now on the platform and they can do extra comfort. So to them, they're happy as hell. They're like, fuck those Lux drivers, right?
Pretty much.
Yeah, pretty much. They're like, well, fuck you guys.
Yeah.
So once again, the drivers that do right, you get punished. The drivers that invest in their business, the drivers that go the extra mile, all those guys just got told to go suck it. Now the peons, and I'm calling them peons today because they're telling us to fuck off, so we got to tell them to fuck off. Y'all. I'm just joking. You're not peons. We're all peons, right? We're all peons. But what I'm saying is, better to get peed off than peed on. How does that go, Steven? How's that go, Steven? I don't know.
That sounds about right.
I don't know. Listen,
Better to get pissed off than get peed on.
Right.
the thing that pisses me off about this is that we don't have the option to opt out. That is something that just is really bothering me. Because if I want to do XL, I got to leave on extra comfort. And by doing that, I'm going to kill my AR rate percentage. Now, y'all can say what you want. My theory is your AR percentage counts, even though they say it don't. I'm telling you, it does. You can shake your head, Omar, all you want. I'm telling you, it matters.
Vinny, here. Okay. Let's see how many rides I decline until I stop getting pings.
Say again.
Let's see how many rides I decline until I stop getting pings.
Are they
It's
all
nice to see that everyone's got the
Yeah.
new Lyft ringtone now. I thought
they're all
nobody had
comfort.
it.
okay? Well, extra comfort, that's a whole different animal. Of course they're going to send you those.
I'm online.
What? I'm getting the pinks too.
I ain't online.
I might actually
I
work
turned it
after
on,
I get
I'd
off the
probably get
stream.
'em too.
I might go
Hey,
around and drive after I'm done with the stream. We'll see.
Ramon.
Oh wow! Look at what Lamont says. I deleted Lyft today. I had to take a stand.
Oh,
God damn it! God
Like I
damn
said,
it! Yes,
alienate your drivers. Bye.
That's what this is for right here. That's what this is for right here. I know that Vinny is all about the acceptance rating, but if you don't give a fuck about your acceptance rating, just
no.
stay on Lux Black only, or do something else. Yeah, it's
can
getting
we
to the
we
point where
amend
we
that
gotta just
comment?
do something. I'm telling you.
Can we amend that comment? It's not that I care about my acceptance rating. No, sir. That's incorrect. I'm just saying that acceptance rating does make a difference in the ride types you're going to get.
Scott, thank you very much for $5 with the new Lyft Extra Comfort.
How will the
How will the
change
five-
your driving strategy, or will you? Well, first, let's give him the big shout out.
This is Sparta!
That's actually a really good question.
Yoshi approves.
So let's start with Omar. Let's go with Omar, and we'll go around the horn because I think everybody in here can drive. Everybody can drive extra comfort in the chat. Omar, what would you do different, or what are you thinking about doing different?
So for me, right, I never took Lux rides. I'm actually going through my Lyft app right now. I'm trying to find the last Lux ride I took. I normally only took them at out of the airport when the queue was low because I live close to the airport, and from my house I would get Lux pings. So then I knew go to the airport. And then I would put power on to find a ride that was paying $60, $70, $80 an hour and worked every time. So my strategy is not really going to change. Most nights I'm Lux Black only anyways. So it was nice for a short time to see XL, Lux Black, and Lux Black XL together because those seem to be the ones that I get the most. Like what I get on Lyft is XL and Lux Black. Other people have had different results, but I generally didn't even get, when I had everything on, I generally didn't even really get Lux rides. Again, it has to do with where I drive and what time I drive. I tend to be in, sleazy places sometimes at nighttime, passing by the strip club or whatever it is, and they're ordering Lux Black. And even then, I wouldn't take it sometimes because I'm like, no, I don't want. Just there would be red flags that would make me go no. So my
What?
strategy,
You don't want to take a Lux Black to Redlands?
yeah,
Hey,
yeah. So my strategy is not really going to change much. I'm just going to ignore the extra comfort pings when I have all the things open, and I'll screenshot them, for documentation, like what we're doing. And I appreciate Vin and I appreciate everybody that's been giving us all this information so that we could show you guys. We're not just talking shit right now. We're showing you the documentation of it. So
Yeah.
I would say that my strategy is not really going to change much. My acceptance rate is like 4% on Lyft. Again, nothing's going to change much. So
it's true.
I've been doing a lot of cash lately too. So
All right,
Um,
Brandon,
that's my answer.
what are you going to do differently?
Is that 300?
$208 for 49-minute ride. That's
Wow.
I mean, it's Uber. So so before when I had Lux, I would occasionally do Lux when there was like $18 or $21 streak just to bang out those, and I would get pretty good money. Now I just do Uber only, and my strategy has changed dramatically for many reasons, much more than just extra comfort, because of all these people signing up for Uber Black, especially ones that only speak 5% English. Even though it's a requirement by the city of Chicago to speak fluent English, but we'll go beyond that. It's like, I'm gonna have to reduce my hours because it's like just like before. It's gonna be early AM and at night. Anything beyond that is just like 90% of my money is coming from early AM or after 8 p.m. And if I try to do anything during the day, that's only like 10% extra, and I'll be sitting there for 3, 4, 5, 6 hours for nothing. And right now, and for Chicago, the Uber Black queue is fudged. It says that there's 0 drivers, when that's false. There's probably over 100 drivers there. So what they're doing is that instead of taking drivers from the lot, they're just taking drivers that are close by. So now, now my strategy has to change. I used to just to do like airport rides during the week. That's all I would do. Now I have to do airport rides in the morning and then go back and then wait until nighttime, and then that's it. Like I'm pretty much never going to take rides from the airport again because, now as long as this bug exists, there's just no point. I even try to like get right as close as to the airport without being in the airport as possible. Sit there for an hour. I got nothing. The only reason why is because there's all 50 other guys right next to me doing the same thing. So, I'm taking a 10% pay cut, but I'm only working 6 hours a day now.
Gotcha.
So it's good for me right now. But luckily, I've reduced my expenses as much as I possibly can. I only have the car I'm leasing. And so technically, if I only make $1,500 in a week, that's enough for me to pay my bills and still put money into savings. So anything I make beyond $1,500 is amazing. Luckily, right now I'm still averaging between like $2,000 and $3,000 a week between app and private rides. So, now it's just like, like last week, I only made like $250 on Lyft, and the rest of my $2,500 came from Uber and private. So it's just like, like this morning, I only did one Lyft ride because it was a Lux Black that was going like a half mile, and I had a $14 surge on it. So I took that real quick, and then that was it. And that's just what it's gonna be. Like
I gotta make one. I gotta make one amendment, and Brandon actually pointed it out about the airport. I said that I would go to the airport to get Lux rides. Now the airport is triple the queue. So I'm probably now I would take a Lux ride just so that I didn't have to actually pull into the lot. I'd be on the highway choosing what ride I want, into the airport, out with a ride. And so now my strategy might have to be to go up. If there's one adjustment I might have to make is to go up. is if I see the Lux Black queue low, I might have to bite the bullet, go in the lot, and wait a little bit, because sometimes I will get a Lux Black ride outside the lot, but the reason why is because everybody inside the lot rejected that shit. So
Hey,
that
you
might
know,
be the
like
that might be the one strategy I might have to adjust, is to suck it up and try and catch a good ride inside the lot on Lux Black.
sometimes when I do wait at the airport, it's like 2 to 3 hours for me to get a request. It's
Yeah,
But you know,
I set time limits. I'm going to be in there. I'll literally put a timer on my phone, 15 minutes or whatever it is, 20 minutes, and it's like if timer hits, I'm gone, because you're going to be sitting there going, oh, 5 more minutes, oh, 5 more minutes, oh, 5 more minutes.
but for me, I'd rather just do
Yeah.
2 round trip rides a day from there to the airport back, and those are my $300. Like
Yeah.
that's all I need to do. Like and then when it's a concert or something like that, I make a bit extra, but that's just my strategy. But like, this Lyft, this Uber bug's been going on for like 28 hours now, and Uber's not doing anything about it. So now I'm just gonna change my strategy. Only work local rides in the morning, and then wait as long as possible to take an airport ride, and then suck it up, take an hour and a half to drive back, and then take a nap until 3 and try to do more local rides. But hey, it's you do what you got to do to adjust. Just how like I'm no longer in an Escalade. I am in an Expedition. I was actually in a Lincoln Nautilus for like a week, but I honestly hated the shit out of that. So I was like, all right, I'd rather spend more money a week to get a Expedition and at least have access to a black SUV during concerts, because as you saw the screenshot earlier, sometimes you can get a gold nugget that will pretty much make up for an entire shitty day. Yep. So just for that reason alone, it's worth it for me to put an extra for an Expedition as opposed to staying in the Lincoln Nautilus.
All right, we had a quick question here. Does Lux Black work at the airport? If your market has Lyft Lux Black, it should work at the airport. Ours does.
So
if you're in Chicago, and if you're in an area that has Uber Black, that means that you can't do Lux Black at the airport unless you have limo credentials, whatever they may be. Same thing in Orlando. If you're in Orlando, you can't do Lux Black unless you have the limo credentials.
Right.
So you can't do Lux Black here unless you have your TCP licensing. So you have to have a business. You got to explain the rest of it to people. And so here they don't necessarily call it require you to have like a limo license and everything, but you do have to have your own business and you have to have your own commercial insurance. Without those, and without your vehicle set up as a business vehicle, you will not be able to do Lux Black out of the LAX airport. All the other airports you can, but our international airport won't allow you to.
SF Driver, the same thing here. So that makes it so where if I'm in the black lot, I can't do regular rides. I can only do black rides from the black lot.
Really?
Yeah. So if I want to do a regular ride, I have to go on the regular queue.
Yep.
So they absolutely separate your asses out.
Oh yeah. The black lot is nothing but SUVs and SUVs and sedans. Once in a while, you might get a confused new driver that's like, "Oh, let me go to this random lot," not realizing it's black, and then 20 minutes later realizing that they're not in queue because they're not allowed to enter the queue. Then they go back to where they're supposed to go.
I want to back up. I want to push back on you for a minute, Brandon. You said that in Orlando, you can't do Lyft Lux Black out of the airport at an MCO.
You can't enter the queue, but you might be able to take rides if you're outside of the queue.
Gotcha. All right.
But
Jamie,
the night that I was in Orlando and I had that Tesla, I got plenty of Lux rides from the airport, but I didn't get any Lux Black.
You just can't get Lux Black. Yeah.
Because I don't think Lux Black is offered up there. I think it's only in our market.
No, Lux Black is offered there.
No, it's in Orlando.
Yeah, it's there.
But you have
in Orlando.
I
know it's in Orlando. I've done a Lux Black ride in Orlando.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah, you just can't do Lux Black out of the airport.
So Vinny and Thomas, do you guys I don't know, Thomas, if you have extra comfort, but Vinny, you asked a question. So what's your answer? How does your strategy change?
It's going
I'm
to
actually
come down
genuinely curious as to how your strategy changes.
when I saw what the rates were yesterday. I figured, okay,
Right?
for a month or so, I'll take them and do the little, $2-3 a mile trips. Knock out the $8-10 every 10 minutes. I got no problem with that. I do that now, right? Omar, I do these now, where I'll do a 3-mile ride for $9. Why not? Those shits add up. They come back to back. Next thing you know, you have $50-60 in 3 hours. You don't even realize those little rides add up. But after today, like I'm seriously contemplating, am I willing to sacrifice Lyft XL? Because that's what it's going to come down to. Not only do I lose Lux for this bullshit, do I sacrifice? And you got to remember, bro, you guys know and I know I haven't done a video in a while, but you guys know I do a hell of a lot more Lyft than Uber.
Vinny,
So
that
now-
might change if you get a full size SUV, so you can do premier SUV.
Yeah, well, we're not done. No, we're not doing all that. The point is, bro, after this move, listen, my tinfoil hat is screaming right now what's going to happen in Premiere. And I truly believe
I'm right there with
Lux
you.
Black, and Lux Black XL are going to be next on the chopping block. It's coming. It's coming. I called this shit out 6 months ago that Lux was going away. Everybody told me I was nuts.
Oh, I don't think I told you this, guys, because I was away for a long time. But
Well,
Lyft,
what I think I'm going to do?
Lyft lost their 3 biggest business corporate accounts that pretty much only took Black, because of the issue that they were constantly complaining about, drivers canceling at the last second. 90% of the reason why was because they got a higher paying Uber Black ride. So they got so fed up with it that they broke the contract, and now these 3 firms are suing Lyft for what they consider a breach of contract, because they were waiting an hour for a ride where if someone ordered Uber Black, they would get it in 2 minutes.
Drivers are always going to, you see, and this is the other part to it, right? So again, if they were paying out the same to drivers wouldn't care what ride they took.
Mm-hmm.
But there's no standard. And and this is where I push back, and my good brother Sergio and I have our small little disagreement where the thing now is, well, us on the upper platforms, XL and above, we got to throw extra comfort in there now as an upper platform, right? Because Lyft said it's a premium ride. If you got a 2019 fucking Corolla, you are now a luxury driver, right? You are now a premier driver, according to Lyft, right? I keep trying to avoid saying it, but it's the truth. There's no standard. So drivers don't know what they're driving for. How do you make any decision about what you're going to do? Instead of saying, well, don't have any expectations, then what the fuck is the point? If I go to work, if I'm working, I have a reasonable expectation to receive compensation that's worthy of the work that I'm putting out. Otherwise, you're a fucking slave. And last time I checked, we abolished slavery. So what the fuck? The fuck, Liv?
Not according to DoorDash.
Well, hey, listen, that's coming too. You guys don't laugh. That's coming. As the delivery apps go, rideshare apps will follow. You guys, us, eventually, it's going to be all about the tip. Lyft and Uber are already encouraging riders mid-ride. Hey, how's your ride with Brandon? Did Nicholas greet you with a warm smile? How about Thomas? Was the pepperoni hot? Let's go ahead and tip them now in the app. Because you know what's happening? Did you guys go back and watch the RideShare guy from last night? They're readjusting. Uber's readjusting fares. They tell you it's a $10 up front. You get a $5 tip.
Oh yeah.
Total payout's $12.95. The fuck happened to the other $2.05?
Exactly. They taking that shit.
So this work for tip shit is I'm telling you, it's coming, yo. I'm telling you, it's coming. It's coming. It's coming. I'll be out this shit by the time that happens.
But I mean, ultimately, that's their goal. You know, we're just a number to them. I mean, look at the way that they treat us as drivers. They don't care about the drivers. All these companies care about is making more and more money off of us. So I think as drivers, we got to kind of, you know, it's always a battle between us as drivers.
The last time I saw Lyft care for me was when I could take my car to their service center and get an oil change for $50.
Oh, yeah.
Change the tires $40. Get the brakes changed for $60.
And it comes back to a point that Richie was making, Richie Hustle. It's like this lack of a rate card, of having a standardized rate card. I mean, most people want to know exactly how much they should be making for their ride and get the math right on top of it. It shouldn't be some wild random thing that comes along with upfront pricing.
I'll make more on horseback.
I didn't want to put that up there, but
Hey, no, seriously though, there are pedicab drivers here who drive 3-wheel bikes with seats in the back. That might actually start to be more profitable than Uber.
and healthy and healthier because you get constant exercise.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I might look into that.
To answer the same question.
We can go live together on the Pedicar.
I mean, we do that. Vinny, you know, it's a lot of people that do that over here. Well, they not necessarily on horseback, but they have the little go-karts that they drive around, or like the little bicycle thing that they drive around down here in Wynwood. So, hey, they're making good money because they're doing it.
For the person that was asking what the rates are, yesterday they were phenomenal rates. Yesterday it was looking like standard Lux rates or higher. I got rides that were over $70 an hour rate, multiple rides, and they were all over $60 an hour rate. Today I'm seeing under $30 an hour rate. Now I'd have to look back at my screenshots to see how much that is per mile and everything like that. But at least my per hour rate, it was hitting it yesterday, and today it's not. Today they cut the rates at least in half, if not more.
$30 an hour here as well.
Yeah, it's 30 or under. I haven't seen under 25 yet, but I will let you guys know once I see under 25.
Oh, it's coming.
That'll happen when there's a lot of traffic.
Oh yeah, it's happening.
I strongly recommend people just boycott this shit. And like we always talk about, if these apps are making it easier for us to just find that new pivot, to find that new thing to do. So I'm telling you, it's
a lot of people after they saw this, they're switching over to just doing Uber.
Personally, that's my theme for tonight. I don't want to, in Eddie's voice, lower my standards.
Where is that banana head?
Yeah,
bro, where you at?
I mean, now here's the thing. I get it. There might be some people out there that might benefit this. Those central drivers, man, they're they're loving life today. As long as their AC's working, right? I mean,
like I said in the video I just put out today, you're gonna make two people mad. You're gonna make the drivers that they're high-end vehicles that either no longer qualify for this or qualify and have to compete with lower end cars. You're going to make them mad. And you're also going to make all these passengers mad, as passengers pay for this and end up with a lower end car that they never wanted to get into in the first place because they have no idea what the list of vehicles are. You're going to make them mad, and you're going to lose your customer base and you're going to lose your driver base all in one move.
Well, not just that too. You have the fraudulent aspect of this as well. There's always a fraudulent aspect of every tier. On Uber, they order comfort. Why, Vinny? Yeah, an XL.
Right.
They order comfort because Uber markets comfort as a business class ride.
No, bro. Down here, bro, they order comfort to get an XL. Right. It's cheap. They're cheating the system. Just like they order Lux Black to get the Cadillac or the Infinity truck, not the
Instead
car.
of SUV. Yeah.
Yeah,
Right.
they want the SUV, but not at the SUV price.
So they'll keep
There is
canceling until they get the
difference between everything and like for us down here, and I thank goodness for now until like Vinny's theory proves to be true, and I believe him. For now, Lux Black XL for us is still king. Like it's not even close.
Well, yeah, because you have the highest rate in the country.
Yeah, I said for now, knock on wood for now. So there's a big difference. Even when you order Lux Black to Black XL, there's a big difference. So people commit fraud. They're gonna use this extra comfort to do something. Keep that in mind as well. That's why I'm not even gonna bother. I mean, I better see $100 an hour rate. Otherwise, I'm not even fucking clicking the accept. Seriously, I'm super adamantly. You're not gonna convince me. I'm gonna be the one person on this panel that tells you don't do it.
When I saw the rates yesterday. Because I was gonna answer the same question, like what's my move from here? I was seriously considering getting my car back. When I saw the rates, and not only did I see the rates, I saw how many people started taking those rides.
Yep.
I was getting pings. I want to say double, triple, maybe how many pings I would normally get on that platform, and all the rides made sense. They weren't the best. Some of them weren't the best, but they made sense, and I would do them because I was gonna make my night. I was gonna easily hit a $200, $300 night on a weekday.
I hit 220 last night in like 5.5 hours. So yeah,
So that's
it made sense. Doing black, I'm lucky to hit 300 to 400, and my expenses are much higher. So it's hitting everybody.
So I was like, okay, I could seriously see getting my car back. Let me even everything out and take my car back. But then, I mean, the next day, and I'm glad that it happened like this the next day, because if I had went through the entire process, got my car back, took it back from my renter, just for rates to drop this bad, I would, but right, it makes no sense. Now I see these numbers, it makes no sense. I should continue with what I'm doing, working on videos and everything else. So yeah,
all terrible in the comments. All are terrible, man.
They're going off tonight, boy.
The
The garage is on fire tonight.
Yeah.
All right. So Eddie said he's taking some good rides. I asked him if he was. I asked Eddie. I said, "Where you at? Getting laid?" He said, "Nah, it'd be nice, but it's too expensive. He can't afford to pay for it right now. Extra comfort.
Inflation is real.
Extra comfort is killing him, and I guess he ain't into $5 crack. Yeah, I don't know what to tell you there, boy. I don't know what to tell you. Sergio, see this? Sergio says, "Sorry, boys, I might not make it tonight. Getting a car for my daughter, bro.
That's gonna tell you on a Camry."
Yeah, a Camry or a Sentra.
Corolla.
Get that Sentra.
Corolla.
Get that Sentra with that CVT transmission, man.
Here, sign up for
No. You're right. It should be the Corolla because we know at least there's reliability there. Get that Corolla. Get that Corolla.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Hey,
Corolla's last.
get a black Corolla so it could be black extra comfort.
Exactly.
What?
I'm serious. Corolla.
Corolla's a good car.
Corolla's a good car.
Oh, wait! I think the Corolla still comes with a manual transmission. They get better gas mileage, man. There you go.
Yeah, but see,
And it's harder to text and drive when you gotta manually move the gears. So, hey, there you go.
Listen, she will be getting those same great
Corollas.
What?
And I was looking at those Corollas.
Your ass ain't fitting no Corolla. What the hell you talking about?
No, not picking one. I said looking. I was like looking at the models for the 2019. They not those little small ones anymore. Those are long, wide sedans now.
Okay, you know what? I'm gonna go look that some bitch up right now. Your bullshit.
You looking at those old itty bitty 4-cylinder.
Those little Lexus IS style.
Sergio, how is she gonna pay for her nights out on the weekend?
Oh,
she's gotta make a little extra money on the side.
Yeah, so you gotta get that extra comfort money.
Hey, so is that Nick
it.
on the bottom there who's sitting quiet?
Yeah.
Yo,
What's up,
do you get extra comfort in the Tesla or no?
I do. Not as many as you guys. I've been driving around looking for them. I've only gotten like 3. It's not. I'm not getting as many pings as I got before. Like when I did Lux, I was getting a ton of pings every morning. The extra comfort, I haven't seen them. A whole lot.
I want to know. I want to know where this car competes with anything bigger than a Coke can.
Or
This is a
Camry.
Toyota. This is a 2019
Looks like a-
Toyota Corolla, man.
Yeah, it
What the
looks
hell
like
are you
a
talking
Camry.
about, Thomas?
No, I was looking at the newer ones, the 22 and 23. They are not
You know what?
small.
Okay. You know what?
Hey, but we know the
gotta-
2019
Thomas,
qualifies. So
Right. Right.
I gotta
the
do it.
2019
I
is
gotta
the
do it
big
to you.
one. Yeah,
I got to do it to you, bro. I got to do it to you. I got to do it to you. 2023 Gear Patrol. It's still a little shit car.
Tell me that
This
car
shit ain't no bigger than a goddamn tuna can. The hell you talking about, bro?
I have
You're gonna be in your chest.
Hey,
Vinny,
I
how much longer
I
is it?
can't
How
I
much
can't
longer is
wait
it
for
compared
the
to
I can't wait for the 6-passenger extra comfort stories, man. They're coming. They're coming. We ordered extra comfort. I mean, come on.
Yeah, right?
oh yeah,
Right.
when they're mad in the back talking to each other.
We can sit on the
Right.
floor. It's
What,
okay.
what did you
We can sit on the
order?
floor.
Yeah. What can we squeeze in?
Yeah.
Hey, listen. If you drive a Toyota Corolla, we're not picking on the Corolla. Get it twisted.
Rice rocket.
We are. Don't lie to them.
They're gonna come at me real quick with the Corolla, like, what you talking about, man? Yeah. Listen,
Yo, rice
It's wrong.
rocket.
oh god, there's nothing wrong with the Corolla. It's just not.
You mean the rice rocket?
It's not. I'm not calling it that, bro. Y'all go get your asses PIE and DPI.
Right,
Y'all
demonetized.
go get canceled. I ain't getting canceled. I'm uncancelable, motherfucker. Yeah. Fuck them
No,
all.
trust it. Hey, if you
the
are,
professor too,
so I
shit.
said like this.
Fuck the
I
professor
said
too.
like this,
Fuck
Vinny.
him too.
If you drive a Corolla, I think they should record the passengers that order extra comfort, and I think they should videotape the passengers getting in the car, because it's not what they expect. When you hear extra comfort, you expect a nicer, luxurious vehicle, and the Corolla just isn't that.
And because people expect that, they're going to automatically go to the platform that they knows how to choose a decent car and put it in their list. Like, not like it's an afterthought.
I'm not for sure.
You don't want a Kia, bro. You everybody's stealing Kias left and right. Stay away from the Kia.
Yeah, we got Kia boys here in Chicago, and people are getting their car stolen 3 or 4 times a week.
It's insanity, dude. Are they that easy to steal?
Yeah, there's no
Here's the
security.
question I had. Here's the question I had. Have you met somebody who's had a Tesla stolen yet?
Oh, let me check and see if Sergio's asking if the Kia Forte GT is extra comfort. I'll check right now.
Don't even check for him, bro. He don't need no. He don't need no Kia.
Bro,
Can you imagine?
Sergio's trolling right now.
Yeah.
I gotta see.
Can we put him on timeout?
No, if he buys the car tonight, it's going to be stolen tomorrow. Then he's going to be on our show talking shit, bad shit.
No, he better get a Faraday bag.
Oh.
Yeah.
But no, I got a serious question. Have you guys ever heard of a Tesla being stolen out the driveway?
It doesn't qualify, by the way.
No, because you got a ton of cameras. You know the location of it. I mean, if you have access to the
I'm
app.
just saying, there's no key to start the damn car. So how the hell you?
So the only way that's possible, because sometimes there's one time where I rented a Model Y, from a Turo guy, and he left his key in the center console, which means that it was in range.
You got the key. Yeah.
You can take
So
it.
if someone got there before me, they could have took the car and left.
Right.
The only problem is that if they did, once you call in the police report, Tesla will just shut the car down. So you wouldn't get too far.
Can you call Tesla if you're having an issue and say, hey, can you start my car for me?
I don't know.
That's a good
They
question.
should be able to, but I don't know. Yeah, I've never tried.
So that was a segue. The reason I say that is because that's probably how you steal a Tesla. Hey, my cousin Vinny right now is sick. I'm trying to get to the hospital, start the car, and they start the car, and Peace out.
Well, so yeah, because for
It's
example,
It's in Mexico.
for example, my brother,
Your accessory, bro. I am not an
My-
accessory to your crime.
my brother, or actually, I did this for my dad. I took off with his truck because he wanted me to go pick up some parts, and then he's like, I told him that just a casual conversation, I can start the car from anywhere. So he's like, okay, I'm gonna come over to where you are. He's like trying to open my car. He's like, I thought you said you could start. I'm like, oh yeah, I can. Push one button, I can start the car from wherever I'm at. So yeah, you could probably that same thing. The company could do it. I don't know if they will, but you could have somebody else do it from their phone. Easy.
Well, Melvin, who has the Model 3, says you can call Roadside Assistance. They'll open it up for you.
Oh, okay. There you go.
Silver Fox has a 2009 Prius for sale, 2K. 2K, Sergio, go spend some of that day.
Man, that sounds like a hell of a deal, man. And it,
Yeah,
it probably
you can do Uber
it'll
Eats.
probably qualify
That's
next year.
not extra comfortable.
Hey, it's Uber Green. Uber Green.
Does that even qualify for green?
Speaking of Uber Green,
I think the year's off.
I saw a screenshot on Lyft of a Lyft Green.
What?
Oh shit!
I forget what area it was in, but it was. I
we end
swear
the
to
stream
God,
now?
it was like Lyft XL, and Lyft Green.
I'm sorry. I got to do this, guys. I got to do this. This I got to do. Sorry, it just when I hear Lyft Green, I mean, is there anything these companies do that the other company don't do?
No.
What the hell? I'm gonna pimp
with the
Corolla with the satin seats. What the hell? Oh my god, bro. Anyway, so basically, if you're a Lux driver, you no longer have Lux, but you have extra comfort, and you do XL, you got a big decision to make. You got a big decision to make.
Mm-hmm.
Do you just say screw every extra comfort ride and leave XL on? Or do you get aggravated because they're going to send you, as Brandon has demonstrated, as Steven has demonstrated, they're going to ship you 38,000 extra comfort rides in a row. You're going to be like this on the phone. It's going to be like, no.
Yep.
Or you're just going to shut it off and go Lux Black.
That's why I keep using PAR and then set the thing to auto decline.
You know?
Yeah, use Maximo.
Or to give you the
Hey,
other side
speaking
of
of
things.
declining, I challenge each one of you to get as many declines as I did that 1 month. I still hold the world record, motherfuckers. Don't you forget that. 11,500 rides declined in a single month.
Don't you live inside one of the terminals at the airport or something? I don't like.
I live in the middle of downtown Chicago. All right, just because I can get rides 24/7 doesn't mean anything.
It means a lot.
Well, listen, here's the other side to it, right? Here's the other side to it. All those with Teslas, right? And we know what's happening next week. Mine will be out in the lot next week. Is it going to be? It does it push you even more to want to drive a Tesla? Because now you're basically going into a timed service. Mileage ain't going to matter no more with these cheap ass rides. Now it's going to be all time. So how do you make it make sense?
Market is already
you go spend $40,000 on a new, or do you spend $25,000 on a used to counter all the oil prices, all the gasoline prices, right? How does a driver justify? This is what I asked Sergio. I know you're listening, buddy. This is not taking a swing at you. I promise it's not. But this is the one question I wanted him to ask Risher, which I knew was a very low chance of it getting asked. How do you justify your drivers, your partners, to go get a fucking EV or any kind of car?
Right.
Every driver with the rates that they're paying, with the way they're doing it, every driver should go get a 2010 Corolla.
Yep.
With duct tape bumpers and call it a fucking day.
Or become a taxi driver.
You make more money now as a taxi driver probably than you do a rideshare driver.
Oh, definitely.
And it used to be that way.
At least you'll be in a union.
If I can add one thing to that, and I posted this in the Discord, but no one really commented on it. There was a report, but I don't know how accurate it is because I don't trust CNBC. that EVs, that the sales, the growth has declined. I think some of the companies that had the report, Lucid, Tesla, and whatnot, sort of confirmed that. So what that means is that the EVs are sitting in a lot longer. They used to go, I think they said the average time for them to go was like less than a month or something like that, whatever it is. Now they're sitting about 3 times longer. So when a new one comes in, it's sitting there 3 times longer than when it used to pre-COVID, or sorry, the pause.
Thank you.
Till now. So they're saying that there's maybe there's a little bit around the country, a little bit of a God, what's the term I'm looking for? You know, like there's a little bit of an exhaustion. A little bit of a
when I first ordered a Tesla back in the day, I had a 14-month wait. I ended up canceling it because it took too damn long. Now you can get one directly from the factory in 2 weeks.
Yeah.
2 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So like I said, that report said that they're sitting in a lot, and the thing that's keeping people from getting in one is the number one reason is charging. And I think to myself, as a driver, on Fridays and Saturdays when I go 14, 16 hours straight, how can I do that in an EV?
Well, no, because look, and Nick is right here. Nick's
just juice up for 5 minutes.
Nick and Tony have been doing this shit for a while, like yesterday, right? So I caught up with Nick yesterday, right? Remember, Nick? We took the picture.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So I caught up with Nick yesterday. Now, Omar, he was down in Miramar, okay, and he pulled into the charger down there. He was there about 10 minutes, and then flew right up to me at the Hampton over off Commercial. So you don't have to sit there and charge the whole goddamn time. You just need to get your 15 minutes.
I mean, it also helps if you get the long range model and not the standard.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is
it kind of
if you're at 20%, you need to charge. You can get to 70% in about 15 minutes. Is that about right, Nick?
Yeah, that's honestly what I do all the time.
Right?
So, like, say I get like a long ride and I'm on like 19% or 10%. What I'll do, I'll take like 5 minutes, charge up maybe to 30, 40%, go take my long ride, and now I have the money for my long ride, and I have the time. I keep my Premiere on, keep my comfort on, and then I can kind of do, after that, after I drop them off, I'm good to go. But yeah, you don't have to charge up to 100% every single time. I mean, think about like when you have gas, like a regular car. There's times where you only put $5 in the tank. There's times where you put $40 and you fill it all the way up. There's times where you only put $20 in the tank. It's about.
I remember the days where I put $5 in the tank.
See, $5
I'll get you one whole gallon.
Would give you way more range than $5 with the gas tank.
Yeah, that's true.
I brought that point up to emphasize Vinny's point about why would you get an EV? Well, because there are still some issues that some people have with them, even myself as well. Even though I love Teslas, I mean, I do. I'm a big fan of Tesla, the company, Elon, and the cars. But also, the costs should be coming down, and the costs are coming down. And if they're sitting on the lots and they're not selling, like, I should just wait. Because the rates are going down. Why am I going to spend $60,000 plus, the interest rates right now being where they are and everything else?
I was just about to say that.
Somebody on the Discord posted a thing about some car that's like $70,000, like an SUV or something like that. I forget what the hell we were talking about. And I was like $70,000. I divided it by 250, the average X ping, and it was like 28,000. I was like, that's what it's going to take for you to fucking pay that car off. I mean, seriously. You're gonna buy a really expensive car to where the pivot is down to where Vinny's point. Like it's
pivot is down, it's not up.
The pivot doesn't really make sense. You're really gonna be you're gonna be strong in ant mode. I mean, you're really gonna. I don't know.
Omar, so I'll give you I'm sorry.
Maybe renting makes more sense.
No, I was just say, Omar, did you say 60,000 specifically so you can make me cry, man? Is that? What did I ever do to you, bro?
Hey. Oh, the Kia EV9. I can see Buddha's going crazy in the chat right now.
Oh, yeah, he is.
All right,
all I gotta say, I'm just giving you the other perspective. So, as a Tesla driver, as a person that's renting it, yes, but like I basically take on all of my maintenance costs. You got to think about it like this: with the regular car, I mean, first and foremost, Teslas are cheap right now because you get the $7,500 tax rebate. and then the prices are lower. So you can get it for like 34, 32 if you're talking about just a Model 3. You're talking about a Model 4, maybe, not a Model 4. If you talk about a Y, you're probably looking at like 40,000, and you could probably get it used, again, 35, 34.
Would you
Whatever.
be still driving the Tesla if you didn't have access to Premiere?
Yes, because I don't get a lot of premieres. And the other concept is, okay, so let's say I get a hybrid. You still have maintenance on a hybrid. Let's say you get a normal car, a $30,000 car, a Camry, a Accord. You still have maintenance. You still have to do oil changes. You still have to do brakes. Do you understand what a Tesla? My brakes are gonna last at least 90,000 miles, and that's being generous. That's me being an Uber driver. That's me in Miami traffic. That's
Nick,
me like.
Mine's
going
at
in.
60. Mine's at 60,000 miles. They said my brakes are great.
See, brand new, almost.
The reason
Yeah.
why I'm not in a Tesla is because commercial insurance is way too much for EVs.
Yeah,
My
'cause the
problem is
parts-
I have to have the car paid off in order to use it commercially.
See?
Well, here's the way I look at it, because what Nick's saying, what I know from Brandon, what I know from Steven, what I know from when I rented it a couple of times. Listen, at the end of the day, acquisition cost is high for a Tesla, but annual acquisition cost, okay, for those named Omar don't understand what I mean. Purchase cost, okay, purchasing it can be expensive. I had to take a shot at Omar.
Look at the
I
chat.
had to take it.
What happened? What happened,
Oh,
I didn't hit
Brandon?
it with the right car.
Is your pizza delivery there, Brandon?
No, look at the chat.
What happened? What I miss in the chat?
You got Sergio.
Oh shit! Here comes Sergio. All right, everybody get quiet.
Listen,
Everybody get
listen.
quiet. Don't say anything about nothing.
Right.
Hey, it was a great show tonight, y'all. We appreciate y'all. You know,
Peace out, everybody.
We're gonna get our head up out of here, so we'll see y'all next time. You know what I mean? Acquisition cost is high, but operating cost is low.
Yes.
Yeah.
So if you're looking at
There it
something
is.
over the long
My first
term-
comfort. There it is.
Oh,
He's
snap!
got
What'd you get?
one.
You
There
gotta
it
do it. You gotta make your virgin buttable.
Yeah.
706 for 4.9 miles. I got the
Wow.
screenshot. I got the screenshot.
Mm.
There it is. There it is. Extra comfy Sergio's coming in. You sure you want to come in here, Sergio? We were just getting ready to leave and shut it down, buddy.
There you go.
Okay, good night.
What's good, Sergio? Is it still light
Sergio,
out?
how you doing, buddy?
I just got under more debt. That's all I know, but that's okay.
Oh, yep.
Oh,
Yep.
don't worry. Lyft will send you another $800 for 10 ride bonus tomorrow.
Hey, listen,
Um,
this is what we do here, right? I mean, we break barriers. Here we have Sergio live from the Extra Comfort. You know,
Extra
Yes.
comfy.
I swear to God, I'm gonna get you deactivated.
And he probably can too. So
Mark
That's the scary part.
my words.
listen, with these pings, I already feel deactivated. Okay.
Okay.
Facts.
All right. Okay.
Background monitoring required. Omar, bye.
Swear to fucking God, I'm gonna get you deactivated. Even if it's for 48 hours just to give you a fucking heart attack, and then you're gonna email me saying, Serge, I got deactivated. I go, yeah, that's what happened.
He's got all
And
the
then I'll get you back on.
And you could say, thank you, Sergio. Thank you for getting me reactivated.
Swear to fucking God. What? By hopefully by next garage, this will all happen. So, all right, what's happening?
Be
You guys
nice.
gonna beat me down? What's happening? Beat me down.
Oh,
You
no,
got 15
that guy.
minutes.
Oh my, beat you down? No, why would we beat you down, bro?
I don't know. You guys blame me for extra comfort, probably. That's
No,
what you
no,
guys
no.
do.
What I do, you're here. What I would like you to kind of talk about a little bit is what you guys talked about on your show last night.
Yeah.
Which I know I very rarely tell you good show, but I watched it this morning. It was a good show last night. It was
Thank you,
really good. It was really good.
Thank you.
Can you talk
Except the part with the CEO. I'm like, what the fuck was going on?
Yeah, that was I ain't going there. But listen, why you got to go ruin it when I just told you I had a good show?
I did. We did, except the part with the CEO. I was like, I never had an interview with a CEO, man, like that. I go, what the hell's going on? Chris was like private messaging me. Serge, keep your shit together. I go, yeah, what am I supposed to do? I can't do
it sounds
much.
like that was going on their street. Yeah.
Can you touch a little bit upon that the fare rebalancing that you guys discovered with people getting their tips?
Yeah, it's a big issue, man. I got one actually today from Florida. Yeah, it's becoming like an extra. Let's see, an extra addition to their shave club. So they shave everything with base fares. Now that's illegal. See, that I know 100% that's illegal. They cannot do that. That they cannot do. That's a huge. And that driver was in LA, and in California we have specific rules for commingling the tips into your earnings. You cannot do that. And I'm really disappointed actually that it got that far. So basically, let's say an upfront fare came in at $20, and that's the fare, right? And then after the trip is over, the passenger tips $5, and then the total fare should be 25. It's pretty simple. Well, it wasn't 25. It was still 20, including the tip. So they lowered the base fare after the trip was over to 15 to make it fit at 20. So literally, they took the guy's tip away, or they lowered the base fare. They're gonna say, which is illegal.
I don't understand. It's like, why would they think nobody would catch that?
They do.
Yeah.
They do. Look, they do because the system is so big. Seriously, like, when they had that problem in Vegas for 10 days, that nobody got paid on Boost. When I sent it to them, they were like, "Is this really happening?" I go, "Like, seriously, what the fuck?" And then they go, "Yeah." I go, "It's happening, yeah." And then they go, like, 4 days later, they said, Monday everybody's getting paid. Sure enough, Monday everybody got paid. They ran a check, and that the reason it's happening is because if you look at the system in general, the size of it, when every driver individually is getting incentives, that's being inputted by a human. Trust me, it's not all algos. And when they do that, sometimes they forget to do the back end of it. They're showing the driver the incentive, but they're not paying him. And then, I'm not saying it's intentional because I cannot prove it's intentional, but it happens quite a bit. And if you do 2.3 billion, and this quarter they're going to do 2.4 billion trips in 3 months, and each single fucking driver, which is up to 5 million now, is getting different incentives, different boost zones, different times of the day of this and this is. I mean, it's like it's an unbelievable mess.
I won't say that's exactly what it is, but I will say that it seems very likely that it's intentional. It seems very likely.
I'm not saying it's not, or I'm not saying it is. What I'm saying is that when we catch it, and that's what I think I'm really proud of that we do. When we catch it, we make sure they know, and they fix it. And this one though with the tip, this is a no. This is bad. It's like really bad. You can't do that. That's bad. So we'll and that driver in fact sent me another email with another 5 screenshots. She goes, "Sir, it's still happening." Ooh. I'm like, okay. Did you call support again? He goes, yeah. They say it's like an outage or some shit. I'm like, yeah, that's the cut and paste. And tomorrow they're gonna get the package. So they're gonna go, oh my God, is this really happening? I'm like, yeah. And so I don't know. I mean, I'm like, yeah, I'm puzzled as much as you guys are, but
so then with it caught it. Do they have a certain amount of time to be able to rectify it, or is that something that they would be legally obligated to, even if they rectify it at this point?
Well, what's happening is that the issue is not that. The issue is obviously legality is the issue, but besides the legality, like when it happened with the boost, that boost is included in the quest, dollar goal quest. It fucked up everybody's dollar goal quest, and it made them work an extra couple, 3 hours, 4 hours probably, because they were trying to get to that dollar quest goal. And you know, it just goes and on and on and on into like one problem creates another problem, and then that has to get solved. So, you know, hold on 1 second. What? No, the
He's
answer
getting a
is
comfort
no.
ride.
No, I'm not getting any comfort rides. Hold on a second.
So,
Yeah.
I got a question for you because you're
Yeah.
pretty much do you guys think yesterday when we were getting those rates, remember how we all thought, okay, they would dangle the carrot for like a couple of weeks,
Yep.
get us used to taking to the rides, and then today all of a sudden it was like, no, we're paying them too much money. Let's go ahead and bend them over, no lube. Do you think it was intentional? Do you think it was intentional, or do you think they just honestly made a mistake on when they changed the name but didn't change the rates?
Hold on a second. What the fuck is going on? Okay. All right. Is it intentional? Look, man, Lyft is so fucked up that they don't know what's upside, what's downside. So I doubt it if it was intentional. And they fixed it by 11 o'clock today-ish, something like that. You know, I don't know. I mean, I know they were sending comfort trips paying Lux rates.
Yep.
I doubt it. I mean, seriously, I really doubt it. But I mean, I don't know. If I knew, I would tell you. I don't know. Somebody caught it. Now
I
the
got
question
tons of
is, the question, Vinny, is now: are they going to take the money back?
They
Yeah,
can't.
somebody else had already asked that.
Yeah.
Earlier.
How are you going to take the money back?
You will wake up one morning and you'll have like negative $80 in your account.
And they'd have the biggest lawsuit they ever thought they could ever have.
Possibly.
They have biggest class action lawsuit ever filed in the history of the United States.
Like
I
they
doubt
already
it.
said.
You're
They already said
you're talking 3 million drivers. And how many drivers you think
this is the fare you agreed to. Blah 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 blah. So they can say,
Okay,
well, it's a low number.
That's not an arbitration matter. That'd be the one time I'd say, okay, advocate, shut the shit down. Let's go.
Like
I would advocate at that point.
I joke around about triggering Vinny, but that's not the type of triggering I would want to see, man. You would see a different, not just Vinny. I mean, I could see some people really doing some stuff, and that would be scary. I
doubt it, but they caught it early enough. But if it had gone on for like a week or so, I'm pretty sure they would have hit with negatives into account. So
that would have
Lyft stock's already at the bottom, so let's just make it go to zero.
That's it.
That's a different story altogether. I think what the company did for the company is smart. What they did, not for any other drivers, obviously, but for the company, I do get why they did it, and because they were sending Lux, when standards surged quite a bit, they would upgrade all the standard passengers to Lux, not to lose the passenger, because they need to squeeze it into the system. Otherwise, they're going to go to Uber. So that's why everybody that got into a Lux car that ordered standard were like, oh shit, I didn't order this. I'm like, yeah, because they just upgraded you. So number one, they got rid of that problem, right? As a company. So now they're going to upgrade everyone to comfort. And they were
automatically go to Uber.
Yeah, they were losing money right and left on that deal, and now they're not going to lose money. So that's one way. The other way, all the cars that they put in extra comfort is going to create a lot more density and shorter pickup time. So look, I mean, you have to look at it from their perspective as well, and I think it's the right thing to do for the company, not for you guys. And every Lux driver, it's a 40% haircut.
Yeah.
I'm not denying that.
It looks like more than 60% from the numbers I'm seeing.
No, I don't think it's that much, but I think definitely a haircut for sure. Yeah,
I'm seeing $25 where it's $25 an hour rates where it used to be 60.
Well, per hour, I don't know. But I think definitely. Look, I mean, it's a loss. There's no ifs and buts about it. If you're lucky enough to drive a black car, then I think you're going to benefit. I really do. I think the people who are in that category, in that car class, who order that type of service, are not going to get into a Corolla or a Sentra when it shows up. So they're going to move up. They're going to pay a little bit more, maybe 15-20% more, and get into a Lux Black. I think those guys are going to benefit. And if you are doing Lux with a black car, now you can do Lux Black and probably be okay. And the other thing that happened from what I'm hearing is that, you guys know what happened with Uber Select when Uber Comfort showed up, right? They pushed it like way down on the passenger app.
Yeah.
And I heard from LA drivers that they were getting a whole bunch of Select pings now because all the Lyft Lux passengers. Yeah. So look, ultimately, if you're driving a Lux car that's not black, you're fucked. Now you have not too many choices. I mean,
can wrap it black.
You can, but then how long is it going to take you to get that cost out?
For black. Yeah, there's a lot of cars that would technically qualify for Lux, but wouldn't qualify for black, even if you had it black.
Yeah, I mean, look, man, it for the company, it is the right thing to do for the driver, and that goes back to a few weeks ago when I was on. I said, you have no control, none, zero. If you bought a car to do Lux and make more money, you shouldn't have. You should never, ever trust these companies and invest in anything, let alone a car.
Especially pay 26% interest.
Well, here's the thing. This to me is the biggest problem. Okay,
give me 1 minute. Give me 1 minute. I'm gonna go sign my life away, and then I'll be back. Give me 1 minute, okay?
For that
I'll be back.
Yeah.
Don't
get that shiny black Corolla.
Getting that black Corolla with sunroof, man.
With them, wait, you got to do what Melvin said. Get them spinning rims. I'm spinning.
I like it when Sergio comes on. It's a pretty good deal. So, Brandon, until Sergio gets back, because I'm still going to ask him that goddamn question. He ain't getting away from me. Fuck that. Brandon, how has life? Wasn't it this time of year last year where you were having a lot less rides? And are you still considering getting the Model Y and going full time in a Y? What's your deal, dude?
So, No. I tried for 4 months to get a fleet owner to buy me a Model Y and put plates on it, and I offered as much as $700 a week. Okay. 6-month guaranteed contract. They're guaranteed to make money.
Okay.
I know you're laughing, but something that you guys may not remember is that I don't pay for charging. I have a charger in my parking spot. So a Tesla for me equals permanent free gas.
Forget your charger.
Yeah.
I'm not laughing.
So that's the reason why I was willing to spend so much, so I can have one less expense. But basically, I had one fleet owner lie to me about the cost of the insurance. And then I have another that straight up said absolutely not, because he knows another guy who had a couple of Model Ys and it cost him too much money.
Hold that thought for 1 second. I was afraid this was going to happen because this is what we saw Saturday night.
Yeah.
Archie Johnson, for you guys don't know, Archie drives down here in South Florida, big Suburban. Okay. He is on Lux Black and Lux Black XL only. And they just forced a comfort on him. So what was happening Saturday night, we noticed, is that when we went to Lux Black and Lux Black XL only, we were getting Lyft requests thrown at us. And I mean, they was coming at us like Mike Tyson throwing haymakers. So apparently, if you go to Lux Black, you know what? I'm gonna do something I never do.
Let me speak to that real quick.
I'll say one thing real quick, and that what I found was when you're inside the menu, right, and it shows you Lux Black only, and there's a little circle there. If you don't see the dot there, they're throwing in that extra thing. So what I had to do on Saturdays was I had to go inside the app 2 times, sometimes, and tap it. I leave the menu, check the airport queue, and the airport queue would show me, oh crap, I still have Lux there. Lux Black. It would say Lux Black, and Lux Black XL. I had to go back inside, tap it again a second time, and then it locked me into Black XL only, to Lux Black only. So it was a funny thing. Again, I'm not knocking Sergio, but when he says, "Oh, I don't think the company's doing this on purpose," it's just too many things that are going wrong to tell me that this is being not done on purpose, man. Like they're not forcing this shit on us, man.
So now that that's out of the bag, I may as well just publicly admit that I had a contact inside Lyft who made my profile able to do Lux Black XL only.
Right.
And since what Omar admitted started happening, it affected my Lux Black XL only profile. So I started to get like Lux pings. Like this started to happen like a few weeks before Lux went away. I started getting Lux pings. I was like, what the fuck is this? Like I should be only getting Black Lux only. And lo and behold, it's because what's happening to me and my special profile is happening to you guys, where now you have to make sure that you actually have the dot on Lux Black XL only, or you won't get those comfort pings.
I catch it all.
The same exact thing is happening to me in Chicago.
But see, that's the funny part, because that's you guys with XL. As me, just with Lux, I don't even have the choice. I have to get those. It's all wrapped in one. So I don't even get the chance to say I only want to do extra comfort.
Well, just the fact that Archie right now is on Lux Black and Lux Black XL only and getting comfort requests is just like, that's craziness. I'm thinking I'm going to go with, they're still screwing around with their app, because that's what happened Saturday as they prepared. And so Archie, man, all I can tell you is, bro, I mean,
check your dot.
Yeah, I wouldn't accept it. And check your dot. Something.
Yeah,
Brandon
see. Look,
they just
there it is,
moved
right
me
there.
down
That's it, right there. That's it. When you see that, you're on all the things. Yep, right there.
This was how my profile looked before this started happening, and this was fine for me because this meant that my profile was, I was accepting Lux Black XL only. Now, whatever they did with Lux and Extra Comfort, this screwed my profile. And now, if I don't specifically tap the Lux Black only each time I go on, before I go online, I'll start getting comfort. Now that I have the dot, now that I made sure that the dot is on Lux Black only, I won't get anything but Lux Black
until you accept a trip, and then it resets it back down a notch.
About half the time, yeah.
That's a possibility too. You know what? That's a good point. That's a possibility. And so this is what I'm saying. It's like, the thing that we were talking about before with the bonuses not being there, and it's like to me, it's like the scammer. When the scammer calls 100 people, 99, don't go for it, but that one person that goes for it, they got him. So it's like, let's see how far we can go with this before a driver notices, oh shit, they're missing something. Oh damn. We're sorry, it was a technical glitch, but we'll get it fixed by Monday. In the meantime, we're gonna invest your money and yada yada yada, and you get poked in the butt and have to go work more hours to make the money that you thought you were gonna make, that we told you in the app. It's a very
sacrificing money to be with you guys right now.
Very unethical.
Just letting you know.
We appreciate it, brother. It's about time you showed the fuck back up.
Yeah, Brandon, by the way, how's your cat?
Cat is great. I mean, as he's getting older, he's getting like more like cuddly. I'm not sure if that's like, I'm not sure what that means. Maybe the only thing I can think of is as it comes with age.
So,
but now like every night, like he's sleeping on my back.
Brandon and his cat.
That's because you smell better. That's why, probably.
Oh. Ooh.
All right, so Sergio,
yeah, buddy.
I don't know if you heard what just happened, but Archie is a Lux. He drives a Suburban down here in South Florida. He is Lux Black XL only, and they just forced comfort requests on him.
Well, he has Lux and Lux Black XL picked only.
No, just Lux Black XL.
It turns off every time you go offline. So
Wow.
you have to manually select Lux Black only each time before you go online.
That's also what Uber is doing, right? Because you have your preferences picked, and then they'll throw a trip radar on you. Oh, it's outside your preference, but take a look at it anyway. I'm like, no, assholes. I'll just pick those two, and I don't want to even look at those. They do it with the trip radar. Look,
For
man,
me,
these
it's only
companies are
happened
doing it
once.
the same way. You know, they're doing it the same way. I mean, it could be a glitch. It could be who knows what it is. You know, and they did that. This actually yesterday, Uber Teen showed up on my phone with it turned on, and I'm going like, I don't want to do Uber Teen. What the fuck? And then now every day when I log in, Uber Teen is turned on. I go like, man.
Well, Saturday, for some reason, after every single ride I gave on Saturday, okay, every single Uber ride I gave, I got a notice in my inbox. Try Uber Pet. Try Uber Pet.
Yeah.
Try
Oh,
Uber
that was
Pet.
a glitch.
Try
And
Uber
then you
Pet.
know
Oh
what
my
they did?
God, we all fucking got it, bro.
Like
All of
20
us,
goddamn
yeah.
times.
all of us got it.
Yeah,
It
but
happened
you
all
know what?
day.
I didn't,
I was
fortunately.
opted out of that originally when they had to send the email. Do you want to opt in? Kind of a thing. I got the same thing. I got like maybe 15 messages. Uber Pet, Uber Pet, Uber Pet, and sure enough, now one of my boxes is Uber Pet. I go like, okay.
Don't start that
I mean,
shit.
it's not checked,
Hell
but
no.
yeah, I guess that's what they were doing. They were like, it's coming, it's coming, it's coming out there. That's what's yeah.
I am never going to be that guy.
Look, the issue
I
is
don't
none
have
of
it on
these
my
things.
app. It's not on my app.
Uber Pet. Yeah, I don't want it either.
It's not on my app. Don't start that shit.
I have.
It's not. It may
Nah,
be.
it's on mine.
Yeah.
So my question, not my question, my issue I have with with this extra comfort is that I can't separate XL out. Like I should, XL and extra
Oh.
should not be in the same category. I should be able.
Yeah,
to
they put it
out.
in the premium category. That's that they messed that one up. Of course.
That is really bad because now I got to be forced to make decisions. If these extra comfort rides are going to be coming 20-1 on an XL ride, I'm just going to shut XL off. Now that hurts me. It hurts my money. But it's
send me a screenshot of that, please.
Of what?
Of that they're together. I don't think it should be there. I mean, let me see if we can do something about that.
Well,
Yeah,
also
it's definitely
to add
like
to
that.
Vinny, to add context to what Vinny's saying is, Vinny's trying to keep a high acceptance rate for his own personal reasons. There are other drivers that might be trying to keep a high acceptance rate because of whatever tier they're in, the platinum, blue, pink, green, whatever level you're in. So for them, that might present a challenge.
Yeah. But we'll see. Just send me a screenshot of that, and then you just did. Okay. I'll ship it in. Let's see what they say. I don't know.
Oh, great, bro! Chop my car out, okay? Don't get now. I'm fucked. Now I'll be deactivated in the morning.
Hacker monitoring required.
Oh, he got you, Vinny. He got you.
Why? Don't worry. Don't worry. They don't pay attention to those things. Don't worry about that.
Extra comfort driver here, bro.
Damn.
Yeah.
You know
the show's really over.
Right? You know why Sergio was just gone, right? He didn't go sign for a new car. No, he had to make a phone call. He was like,
no.
David, please.
Oh, yeah. I called Richard saying get rid of Omar. Yeah, that's what I did.
David, David, you need to come see what these. Yeah.
What did you do, Omar? Jesus Christ.
Let me tell you something.
He said, listen, we're working on Omar and that guy in Chicago with the cat, so they can spend more time with the cat.
No. Guy in Chicago, actually, guy in Chicago is cool
I
now.
just got Vinny now. Look. You just added people to the list.
The guy in Chicago is cool. But you're the one that I'm watching really close. The guy in Chicago is cool.
Hey,
I tip him $20 every Tuesday. So I'm full now.
Of chief of the complaint
Yeah,
driver.
that's partly true. Yep, that's partly true.
Smart man.
He's buying his freedom for a couple more months. You know what they say: with great powers comes great responsibility. I am misusing my powers altogether.
Yeah, great abuse. Absolute power corrupts absolutely, or something like that.
That's partially true too.
And Steven can talk shit because he don't have a car, so he don't care if we get deactivated.
I gave up my car because I got deactivated. I was out for like a month and a half. What was I gonna do?
That's true.
Yeah.
You got super shadow ban, man, for real.
Exactly, it's a
Damn.
shadow fence.
Nobody's getting
look in the
deactivated.
search. You're right. Hey, you were able to actually see the app, right, Steven? But you just couldn't. You couldn't.
I
tap
couldn't
the button,
drive.
right?
No, the problem was my background check didn't clear for like a month and a half.
No, I know, but you could start up the app. You could actually still see the app, right?
I could see the apps. I
Oh,
just
what a
couldn't.
tease,
I
man.
couldn't
They
go
were just
online.
teasing you, man. They were
Yeah,
just
yeah,
like,
exactly.
they were just
No,
teasing you,
All right,
you know?
hold
no,
on.
no.
You know,
Not only that,
here's what you're
one of my
missing.
bonuses. One of my bonuses was over $1,000. One of my
Oh,
bonuses was over $1,000 in that time, and I couldn't do it.
They were just teasing
Damn.
you.
All right, we just got
Did you
an
sue
update
them?
from Archie.
Did you sue
No.
them?
Should I sue
I
them
told
for
you.
that?
Yeah.
All right.
Well, first you got to file a cease and desist letter. Then you have to consult your counsel for 90 minutes. Then you've got to get name and addresses. Then you can sue. If you don't catch
No,
that,
I'm talking about that delayed background check.
yeah, I know, but I was just messing with Steven and he didn't catch it.
No, you
He went right over his head.
Yeah, he didn't catch it.
It went right over his head. That's
I was
okay.
like, how many steps you gotta take? Jesus
Ar-
Christ.
Archie said they just hung up on me because I tried to explain the situation and the guy did not like it. He must be getting a lot of these calls.
Mm.
Wow. So he called Lyft support and he got
When it comes to do anything with Lyft Black, the only support that you can get is through the Lyft Black email. You will not get support any other way.
lack
well,
of
I
support.
don't know. Yeah, it's all lack of support, bro. All lack of support.
Yeah.
But anyway,
So okay, what did you guys think about that new surge on the 3 states already?
Oh man.
Oh, on Uber?
Yeah.
That is
Very
bad.
high. Yeah.
No, bro. There's not even dollars anymore.
But no
What are you talking
number.
about?
Yeah. No numbers.
Very high though.
Very high, yeah. Oh yeah, very high, and I don't know what the other two are. I think
Very
there is
high,
a carrot stick on one and banana on the other one or something. I'm not sure.
bro, that's craziness. That's crazy.
That's actually, that's the second part of upfront fares. That's the playbook.
Right.
They're gonna make so much more money now. It's not even funny. 2.3 billion trips times $1.
So when the ride comes in though, do you see how much the bonus is, or it won't tell
Nope.
you until the end of
Nope.
the ride? Wow.
They'll
No. They
show
won't
it up
tell
right
you
there.
nothing. They won't tell you anything. When the ride comes in, you'll see the surge sign next to the fare. Take it or leave it. And when you look at the receipt, it doesn't tell you what the surge was either. So totally mystery. Like maybe the sticky was 3, but we paid you 1, and we keep the 2. Yeah, it's all good. Yeah.
Wow.
I mean, this is
I
like the
thought the
football.
whole
This is
point
like
of-
the football thing right now, where they're giving you. They say they're giving you plus 25. They're charging the customer plus 50, and then
Yeah, that's a bigger deal, bro.
there you go.
What's it say? Shut up and drive.
I thought the
Yeah,
whole
shut up
point
and
of
drive.
upfront fares was to give us the information.
and
I
you
mean-
see on the
And to
cooler
lower our
there,
rates.
Uber
Yeah.
and Lyft. This was a thumbnail I made a while ago that I said I hope I never have to make this video. And right now, I think it's time to. They want me to make this video, man. They're pushing me, bro. They're pushing me to make that video. God damn it!
Okay.
Vinny, how are the reservations on Lyft for you?
Say again.
How are the reservations for you on Lyft?
The last 2 weeks they've been nil and void.
Same here.
Prior to that, they've been great. I mean, up until about 2 weeks ago, they were freaking awesome. Are you kidding me? And that Platinum Plus, are you kidding me? You can jump right in there, snatch them up. You don't have to rush. You don't have to take like 2 seconds to guess if it's a good ride, and you can actually look at it because it's not going out to the mass public because that was a perk. But now, I don't know. All I see is regular freaking rides on there. I don't see no more Lux. Well, I'm not going to see Lux, but I'm not seeing Lux Blacks, and I'm not seeing Lux Black XL.
I thought that was me only because maybe they were like I'm shadow banned.
I haven't seen any Lux Black or Lux Black XL on Lyft this entire month.
I saw him
So
last
it's not,
week.
okay, so then it's not me. So yeah, okay. I thought Sergio got me banned again.
I don't know, bro. I don't know.
He's
He's so asking for it. I swear to fucking God, you're so asking for it. It's not even fun.
You're gonna be at a stadium expecting a Lux Black XL, and you're getting nothing but basic.
No. I'm not worried about Omar. Omar, I'll slide out of there so goddamn quick, make all y'all jealous. He'll make on one ride what y'all will make all night long. Trust me, I've seen him do it. He'll be like, hold up, I'll be right back.
I don't know if he can play. If he can beat Buddha, Buddha will be coming out with some crazy.
Yo, yeah, Buddha. Yo, shout out to
Buddha.
Buddha. That's my dog.
Shout
man.
out Buddha.
He's not slacking anymore. Oh, another comfort ride from the airport.
Woo! Oh, you're getting.
I'm telling you,
real quick.
yesterday.
Okay, this is like 17 miles for $11.
Wow.
What?
It's not bad.
I'm gonna send you the screenshot.
Send me the
I'm gonna send you
screenshot. I'll
Nah.
post it up.
Yesterday I got one to the airport. It was 42
It's
minutes
from the airport. Not going from the
mm.
airport. Ping. I'm checking what the queue is right now. Oh,
But
wow,
even
it's low.
going
That's why.
to it was 42 minutes to go there,
18
and it was
cars-
paying
18
40
cars in
to
the queue right now.
44, I think, or $46. I was like, that's the kind of ride I want.
Airport must be
Send me that
business, man.
screenshot, right? SoFlo, hey everyone, is getting a Model 3 worth it with car insurance, rideshare endorsement, $695 a month. $700 a month with all the insurances?
It depends on how
That's
much
not
you make a
bad.
week.
Honestly,
That's pretty good.
$695 for 4 weeks. That's not bad.
And you have
It
full
depends on
access
how
to
much you make.
everything. That's not bad.
Oh wow, this is
I'd
crazy.
do it.
It's gonna depend how much you make a week. So Flo,
Uber's
I'm guessing
actually
you're in South
surging
Florida.
in downtown Miami, Vinny. It's not surging in the port. Oh my goodness.
So Flo, put it this way, my bill is 1,300 plus $7. My thing just went up. It's like I think it's almost $800 for my insurance now.
A month?
Man.
A month.
Bro, what kind of driving record do you have?
It's because he has an EV. It's because of EV.
I have the
Right,
right
sure.
What the
coverage.
fuck, bro?
The original rate for the plan was going to be $320, but then as soon as I said rideshare, they doubled it, and then I added a driver onto it, which increased it like another 100 and
Yeah,
something.
that will do it.
Yeah.
But not
Yeah.
800. That's commercial insurance. You should
So-
go get goddamn commercial insurance.
You're right.
That's a lot.
All right, that's a good. Yeah,
So, okay, I got a question for you guys. Do you guys do? You're in Florida. So I'm talking to a Florida driver on Friday. Well, he has a Suburban, brand new Suburban, and he lives in. He's very close to Palm Beach. He's in the Richie areas. He has his commercial license. He does privates. He does all kinds of shit. But today, do you guys get this hourly reservations? If any of you have done it?
Yes, I've done a Premier. I've done a Premier hourly.
Okay.
I've done a black hourly. I did a black hourly for 4 hours.
Uber Black hourly. So he had a reservation on his phone. 7 hours.
Wait. Time out, Serge.
Yeah.
If he lives in Palm Beach, he's not getting an Uber Black. You don't have
Premier, not black. Well, I don't know your levels. Premier or whatever it is.
Okay.
The highest
I
category.
just want to be clear. Just want to be clear. Go ahead.
Okay. So he had a reservation that showed up on his phone. It was 7 hours, 140-mile limit.
Mm-hmm.
And each mile after that would have paid him $3.10 and 90 cents a minute.
Mm-hmm.
And it was for $485. Okay.
Sounds about right.
And he took it. 7 hours, right? Good money. So he finished it. Okay. Dropped the girl off finally, but he calculated that he drove about 170 miles, not 140.
Mm-hmm.
But he can't prove it. He goes, I go, well, what the fuck is that good anyway? And then the problem is the app, when he finished the whole day, the 7 hours, he actually literally drove 7 hours and 5 minutes, not continuously, obviously. He went from there to South Beach, and the girl went a whole bunch of places, whatever, picked up her friends, whatever. But when the ride when it finished, the thing is over, the 7 hours, the girl tipped him $108 on top of that, exactly 108. And the whole fare that he made, or whatever he made, showed up as the exact original of $485.
With the tip? included?
Yeah,
They hit
yeah.
it. They hit it with the tip.
So I'm like, bro, did you watch us yesterday? This fucking happened to a driver here. He goes, no, what do you mean? He goes, I called support. I go, yeah, great. Okay, good luck. And he goes, after they hung up to me a couple times, I got to a supervisor. I'm like, okay. And he's asking for the recording now. This will be interesting if he gets it. I go, did you record it? He goes, no, I don't even know how to record it. I'm like, shit, you should have recorded it. Now this is his words. I cannot verify it, but I believe the guy. Why would he lie about it? The supervisor that got on said, oh, you just got $108 tip, so it should make it all even now. I'm like, you guys just shaved, like the upfront was $485 already. How do you pay the guy $100 less and put the tip in there and make it like we're all square now?
They don't know what the fuck they're doing, Sergio. I'm telling you. They ain't got
No, but that's $100 shave, bro.
I understand 108. I understand that. That's what I'm telling you. The ghost in the machine, man. They don't know what the hell they're doing. And if they are doing that, listen, either they don't know what they're doing, right? They got some bad code, or they know they're doing it, and they're just until they get caught, better to beg for forgiveness than it is to ask for permission.
Well, that's not kosher. That's not going to work.
Oh, it's not good. Well, lawsuits got to fly, bro.
No, it's not going to work. I guarantee that's not going to work. But
right.
So yeah, I didn't know, but I don't know anything about these hourly reservations and things like that.
Oh yeah, we had Premier
and
hourly,
I'm like,
Premier SUV hourly,
yeah,
hourly, X hourly. Yeah,
I mean, he came out okay because he said the girl gave him $200 extra cash because he had to pick up her friends and take her to this bar, take her to this restaurant, take her to this here, take her to that there. But I came out okay. It was like $800 a day. But he goes, "Where's my $100?" I'm like, I don't know. We're gonna find out.
Real quick, Sergio. Raymond had an accident. Raymond Figueroa is one of our guys down here.
Okay.
He was out there working the Fort Lauderdale Boat Show today. Apparently, while he was down there, he got into an accident. The passenger opened up the door and somebody hit it.
Oh, fine.
So his
Okay.
question is, would Uber cover for the accident? Yes, he's in that state.
Yeah. Is period 3? Was the ride ended, or no?
Mm-mm.
Well, no. That makes a big difference.
Yep.
Because if he ended the ride and then the passenger opened the door and got hit, then you're in period 1. It's altogether different.
Mm-hmm.
You got to make sure. He has to make sure that. Because what they're going to do to him is that they're going to say, well, no, we're in period 1. You had ended the ride before the accident happened to the minute. See, on these things, they can exactly tell what the fuck is going on. But on the regular shit, they go, oh, there's a glitch.
Yeah, right.
The system went down.
Yeah.
I'm like, fucking anyway. But yeah, ask him that. Ask him if he was still. Personally speaking, I never end a ride until the passenger is completely out of the car. So there's the tip of the night. Don't end the ride until the passenger literally out the car. Close your door and you've locked your doors, and then you end the ride. So that's going to be important. Now let's assume that he had not ended the ride.
Hold on, Serge. He said he was picking him up.
Picking him up.
Yeah.
So the ride hadn't started.
So
Right. Okay. He's in period 1. Then that's going to be interesting.
Yep.
Period 1 coverage is completely different than period 2 and period 3. I don't know what kind of bullshit is he. He's at Florida, right?
Yeah.
Okay, he's definitely looking at that 2,500 to start with. And I don't know what the damage is. And did he get a police report?
No, it says here the cop didn't want to do a police report. So I don't know how that.
What does that mean?
Oh,
You have more than 500 damage, I'm sure.
Yep.
Did the fucking passenger get hurt? How did they hit the door when the passenger is opening the door? And the guy got smashed? What happened to the passenger?
Raymond, what I'm going to suggest is hit Sergio up on his email. And
Sergio at the RideShareGuy.com.
Sergio at the RideShareGuy.com. Now, nobody go spam bot him. Just Raymond. Okay, and I'll make sure Eddie doesn't send you an OnlyFans link. Okay, so give him.
Oh yeah, where is that guy? Where is that guy? Is he doing his OnlyFans right now?
He's somewhere crying because of extra comfort.
Yeah, he's doing it.
You guys got to get over it. Snap out of it, man.
Listen, Sergio,
Easy
I
for
love
you
you
to
to
say,
death, but I will
Sergio.
put you in timeout. God damn it!
Okay, don't snap out of it. Fucking sulk over there. Join the CDU. Join the CDU. Don't whatever. Fuck it. I don't care.
Yeah, stay in Sunrise. Stay away from South Beach. Stay away from where all the money is, and do your grandma rides.
You're going into timeout now for sure.
Democratic fundraiser, Lord.
Yeah. Okay. Even if it was whatever, we'll find out the details about Raymond. But I'll forward him to Brian Greening, and he'll take care of it. So
I can tell you one of my other guys down here Saturday night. He was on the highway, and he drives a QX60. He had riders in the car, and he was on the highway, and the chick in front of him on the highway just hit the brakes.
Oh fuck!
And he wound up running right into the back of him.
Okay.
I don't know what transpired. I know the car is totaled. The truck is totaled. Nobody
Are
got
you
hurt.
serious?
All airbags deployed. Oh yeah, I got the pictures. Omar saw the pictures today. It's pretty bad, pretty nasty. Nobody was hurt though.
Okay.
The cop cited him because in the state of Florida, that's the way it is. The cop cited him. He's going to have to take it to court. But as far as the insurance is concerned, he said the very next day the incident team did get a hold of him, and so now he's got RideShare insurance, he's got regular insurance, and then he's got the Uber insurance. So far everything's been going okay for him.
Well, the regular insurance is not going to pay any attention to that. He's got the RideShare edition, so that's going to save him some money. And and then the Uber insurance is going to dick around with him.
Oh yeah.
I mean, look, I've sent so many people to Bryant in Chicago, but they work nationally, and I trust the guy. I usually don't trust any lawyers, but I trust him. He's looking out for the driver, obviously, and he has a way of really lowering the bill if it's your fault and getting the most if it's not your fault, if it's the other party's fault. So I'm not plugging him. I have no deal with him, but I trust him, and
he's good.
My experience with Lyft wasn't too bad. Getting the insurance coverage with Lyft. It actually went through pretty smooth. I was looking at paying the $24, but fortunately, because I have the RideShare endorsement, they brought it down to my what is it? What do you call that? The minimum payment you have to make. Thank you, the deductible. So I just had to pay the deductible from my regular insurance. They covered the gap on that, and then they dealt with Lyft, I guess. So,
I think no matter what, just get as much documentation as you can.
Always.
Take your phone out and start recording it. Get the tag of the other car, get your car, photos of the intersection, videos of the intersection, as much information as you can document. Because if the cops don't want to do anything, see, like right here, if they don't want to do anything, then you have to get attorneys involved. And the more information you have for your attorney, the more they could build a case to say whatever it is that they need to say in your favor. So that's how Florida is. No fault.
Yeah, I mean that's a tough situation. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Yep.
All right.
Oh, and get a FOIA request for the body cam.
All right. So
you can get that.
Oh motherfucker! Did that guy announce that already somewhere?
What?
The body cam?
Oh no, we were just talking about since he was dealing with an officer that wasn't willing to.
Oh,
it wasn't.
No, well, is that Tony? Tony's in here somewhere. Who said display right body cam?
That's Tony.
Yeah, right.
Where'd you see that one? What?
Steve. Yeah.
What a fucking douchebag that guy is, man.
What did I miss? I'm missing something.
Not Steve. I'm not talking about Steve.
What did I miss?
Nothing. Mother. Anyway. Okay, all good. Next up.
You know what, Sergio? You've been listening to a lot of YouTube lately. You got a lot of motherfuckers going on with you.
I'm not touching that one with your pole, bro.
Oh man.
Let me tell you that. I have no time for drama, baby. We're the adults. We're at
Thomas-
adult school. Let's just not fucking go anywhere else. Stay at adult school.
I agree. We're getting fucked over too much by Uber and Lyft to have drama with other wherever.
Oh no! I was just throwing some jokes out there. That's all, man.
Yeah.
No.
You know?
Okay. Oh, no.
It's all
Nothing
hearsay.
important. I mean, there are people who promise shit and then they don't deliver. I get really
Yep.
mad. My Middle Eastern genes kicks in and shit, and I'm like, and he's fucking Middle Eastern on top of everything else. I'm going like, must be something going on. I don't know. He had some gene therapy or some shit, probably. I don't know.
All right, real quick, I
Fucking-
gotta do this. Listen, hey, calm down. Okay. Anyway, listen, I gotta do this. I gotta.
I don't get paid enough for this, bro. What the fuck?
I gotta shout out our
Research.
unofficial official sponsor, and that is the Just Gig It, gigwithit.com.
Yeah.
All listen, who's doing this commercial? You or me, Black Vinny? You know what?
Oh my god!
I got my Google over here going on.
What the hell, man?
Steven, you're coming in at like 144p, bro. You're not helping, man.
Yeah.
Steven, I would walk out of that room, Steven. That's it.
Anyway,
I mean, we're in
that hat don't fit
2023.
you either, bro. That hat don't fit you. Anyway, listen, y'all go check out
Doesn't fit
gigwithit.com.
my headset.
There is all kinds of apparel on there. They got all your rideshare apparel needs, from t-shirts, which I really, really like the quality of the t-shirts, to hoodies, to G-strings for Eddie. I mean, whatever you need. You got catnip for Brandon.
Seriously, where is Eddie today?
Gigwithit.com. He's dancing on a pole right now. So,
Oh man, seriously, where is he?
I just told you, he's dancing on a pole at a Democrat fundraiser.
His green lines are crossing the red lines, or whatever is happening. I got you.
Y'all go check out
God
gigwithit.com. Okay, all right, there we go. And if y'all really want to see something crazy, make sure you hit the Discord tonight, because I got something for Discord tonight in the after show.
I'm not hitting
Oh,
any of
you're
that.
gonna post on Discord, Vinny? Holy shit!
Listen,
I posted more on Discord to give it back than the entire time you've been on Discord.
listen.
A lot
I
of
don't post on Discord. I don't post on Discord. We go live on Discord. We have a RideShare Garage after dark now.
Oh, here, let me post up the Discord for those who.
We have a RideShare after dark.
Okay,
Hey.
there's two other gentlemen here. Who are these? Who are the gentlemen? I don't think I met him before. So you losers, I know who you are.
Introduce yourselves. You'll be deactivated tomorrow.
No, okay, Omar,
That's why I was
I swear to Omar, I'm not a churchgoer, but I swear to Jesus Christ, bro. I'm telling you, I'm just gonna have like just for shits and giggles. I want to call David tomorrow and say, "There's this scumbag in Florida. He's GPS spoofing and shit. Get rid of his ass." I swear
He's
to
in
God,
GPS
bro.
spoofing. Oh my God.
You are so gone. It's not even funny, bro.
He's going for the jugular. He said,
Oh,
When
GPS
you call him, are you
spoofing.
gonna ask him why he's hugging Dara?
Ooh.
Who? Omar or me?
I got
I
a
No, Tony. Okay,
LinkedIn
Tony will be
message.
the last one to get deactivated. He's got 6 fucking kids. Are you crazy?
Well, I got a LinkedIn message that Risher and Dara were hugging each other about young girls need to learn how to code.
What?
What the?
I haven't seen that one.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll put that one up next week.
I ain't touching none of this shit here. We're gonna get up.
I'm not going anywhere near that thing either.
Listen, I just lost looks. I'm just quiet.
I'm not going. Yeah. Okay. So seriously. Okay. They're like, who are these gentlemen? Let's see. I've not seen them before on the show.
Wait, how did Fisher get in here?
How did who?
It was a glitch. He was just in here.
Who? Oh,
David Rich.
Hi, David.
oh,
He has a wonderful
David.
smile, though,
What
bro.
up, David?
Oh God.
Hey,
My
David,
wife-
can we get the prime time back?
My wife likes Richard a lot. I go like, yeah. I go.
I'll turn on prime time as soon as you leave the platform.
All right.
Uh,
God damn it.
But
Okay.
this is
so
Thomas
middle.
up on top, and then we got Go ahead.
go ahead, Steven. Go ahead, Black Vinny.
No, we got Thomas right here in the middle, and we got Nick right below.
How you
Thomas
doing,
and Nick,
Sergio?
pleasure to meet you, sirs.
Nice to meet you, sir.
Don't hang
Nice to
out in
meet you,
this place
Sergio.
too much. They will all mess you up. They're all a bunch of invalids, and they're all a bunch of fucking CDU members. Don't join the CDU group. Just be in the CPU group, not the CDU group.
Nick, did I not take
other-
care of you yesterday?
That was yesterday. What'd you do for me today?
What have you done for
I
me
know
lately?
I know what Nick didn't have to. I know what Nick didn't have to do today. He didn't have to vacuum no carpets today. I know that.
Yeah.
Wow.
It was amazing. It was amazing.
I
It's so
know
different.
that.
It's so different.
Okay.
Can I tell him, Vinny?
Yeah.
Oh, hell no. Leave Sergio in the dark. Fuck that.
Vinny.
Listen, Vinny is a nice guy outside.
Vinny is a nice guy, yeah.
Aren't I a nice guy, Nick? I thought I was a nice guy. I'm coming
Yes,
to see
you are.
Thomas in 2 weeks, right? I'm coming to see Thomas in a couple-
Vinny, actually, you know what? After the surgery, Vinny was like a little messed up mentally. But I think he's almost back to normal now because it's about a few months after surgery now. His hormones are all good. So Vinny is like, Vinny's almost back to the old Vinny, although he still, gets a little irritated here and there. But it's normal though. It happens to everybody after you have a heart surgery or stent surgery or whatever. And I forgive you, Vinny, for all the shit you gave me while you were sick. So it's all good.
So Sergio, what you're saying is I caught him at the best time.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You definitely did.
I remember the day after I had the surgery. Okay. And it was just minor surgery, I guess. Well, I guess it's not minor surgery, it's heart surgery. Shit.
There's no fucking minor surgeries.
Right? I was on the live stream. The guys here were taking care of the live stream, and I showed up and said, "Hello, world. How we doing?" So I show up. Every time. I show up. That's all I got to say about that shit.
Yeah, you
All
show
right.
up, but you're an emotional wreck, sir.
Hey, bro, listen. It's true what they say. What you don't know can kill you.
100%.
Absolutely kill you, bro.
Yeah.
Life's too short for that bullshit, man.
Yes, sir. See, that's exactly right. When you have a near-death experience, your perspective should change on everything. Instead of fucking complaining, take every comfort trip you can.
This motherfucker.
Become the ultimate ant, and then your life will be fulfilled.
Oh my God. You should take every trip available.
Yes, not in your Cadillac or whatever you're driving. Go get a 2014 Prius. That's it.
Prius.
Yeah,
Right.
then you won't have to worry about comfort paint since you can't do comfort.
Just take it, bro. Just take it. Take everything. You know what I mean?
I'm too fat for a Prius. What the hell's wrong with you?
Not Prius. Whatever is on comfort, bro. I don't know. Whatever.
Vinny, here's my screenshot. There you go.
Toyota Corolla.
Toyota Corolla. Okay, Toyota Corolla.
You know
the screenshot?
Yeah, but that's a regular Lyft ride, right?
Which one?
That was not a comfort. I'm going to show you right now. It's not a comfort ride, bro. That's a regular.
Oh,
Lyft.
I didn't even look at the list. I know my car is on comfort now.
Educate the masses, Vinny. Go ahead, please.
Okay, there you go.
No, Vinny. I'm sharing it with the thing, not that one.
Oh, you got your own. Well, what the hell, bro? God damn it. There you go.
What the hell's going on?
Jeez.
Oh,
what is that?
God. Oh.
Like, hey, he's right. Take every one of them. He's right. Take them.
Oh.
Hey, man, that's over $20 active out right there.
Wow.
Somebody took that, Somebody took that.
And let me tell you, this came in. I told you guys live on the show. You guys heard the ping. There's the screenshot.
What is that?
No.
What is that? Is that like 41 minutes?
Yeah.
My eyeglasses are so fucked
He's
up.
not getting. He's
Oh,
not getting
$11. I'm looking at $21. Fuck, $11?
No.
He's not getting paid for pickup. That's why.
So
No,
for all
you
the
take
people in the
everything
chat-
except that. Yeah, you take everything except that.
For all the people in the chat that keep asking what's a bad ride, there you go.
It was a bad ride.
Yeah.
Hey.
That's a Bible.
Bad ride.
That should be next to the bad ride description in the dictionary. Right
Hey,
there.
like Eddie says, lower your standards.
No, even Eddie wouldn't take
I've
that,
been
bro.
sitting around. You know what? I'm gonna holler at my boy Richie Hustles. Hey man, Vinny, you should come up to Boca because I mean it's better than sitting around doing nothing. Here you go, Richie Hustles.
There
Here
you
you go,
go.
my brother.
Yeah.
No. That's a no. Whoever takes this
Yeah.
needs to get electrocuted. That's bad. No.
Yeah.
That's an Eddie ride.
They need fucking electric brain shots if you're taking that.
Y'all leave Eddie alone. That's my brother, man. Y'all leave my brother alone.
Okay. Now, how about this though? If you're on a goal, like you set a goal, you want to make 200, and that's the last trip they give you, and you're at 189, will you do it?
Yes.
No.
Nope.
Yes.
No.
I ain't driving no
No.
40 minutes for
I do
$11.
it.
No.
I do it.
I would
I'm
do it.
going home after this. You then Lyft is going to send you
What if it
four
took you in the
$3
opposite
trips.
direction from home?
I can do
Well, that's a
online
different story.
surveys and get paid more money in that
Listen.
time.
You know why I don't do
Yeah.
that ride?
No, you want.
Because
No, you want.
I don't.
No, you
I don't
want,
do that
Brandon.
ride.
No,
I
you
don't do
want.
that. I don't do that ride because it's gonna cost me. It's gonna cost me $5 to make $4. That's why I don't do that ride. It's not economic.
Yeah, but you're not in your high-end car. You're in that freaking beater, whatever, Corolla or whatever you're in, whatever.
The car you're gonna buy your daughter.
Yeah, I already
I'll
bought the
take an
car.
I'll take an $11
Did you
ride that
really?
takes me 20 minutes.
Hey man, for
Yeah.
that car is actually fucking sick. It's 2024. I don't know what the fuck it has in it. It's good. It's cheap. It's like 100,000 mile warranty. She's gonna drive that fucking thing
Hopefully
for
she
a while.
appreciates it. Hopefully they appreciate it.
She appreciates it. She's a great girl. My son, not so much. He's a fucking idiot. But my daughter is great.
God damn.
Hey, you remind me of a friend that we
God.
have. Vinny, who does he remind you of? I'm not gonna name names, but he reminds us of a friend that we have. Same
Well, my
thing.
son threw a fit today because I go, "You're not going to fucking
my-
practice," and he goes, "Why
we-
not? I'm
we
buying
got-
your
we got
sister
a
a
buddy.
car." I go, "Oh, motherfucker."
We got a buddy that says our daughter's the only hope for the family. The two boys were fucked.
Yes, definitely. In my case, she's going to be taking care of me. Like
He's a
my
Patriot
son would
fan,
push.
too, so what
My
do you
son
got?
would push my wheelchair down Mulholland Drive. If you guys know where LA is. And my daughter will go save my ass and fix me up. That's what's going to happen. That's exactly what's going to happen.
Wow.
Yeah. Now, unless he becomes the second Messi, and then we're all kissing his ass. That's a different story.
Oh shit! I ain't even starting with this shit. All right. Well, listen. It is 11:07. It is time to wrap it up. I want to
All right.
go ahead and thank everybody for showing up tonight.
Yes.
Hope you guys learned something. Listen, at the end of the day, we're gonna have to deal with this shit one way or another. It is what it is. It ain't going nowhere.
Mhm.
Lyft is gonna do what Lyft does for themselves. Listen, in a year from now, they're gonna be owned by Apple or Amazon, one or the other. That's my prediction. Okay. So we're gonna go around the horn real quick. We'll start with our newest RideShare Garage member. We're gonna start with Nick down there. Nick, give us a quick tip for the week. Don't drag it out. Just make it quick and let's go.
Well, it's my first one, so I got to make it count, I guess.
Yes, sir.
So for my tip, I mean, I kind of talk about this a lot on my channel. Just as you can see, so I'm a primarily X. Well, I wouldn't say X, but like a Comfort, a Green, Comfort Electric. That's more so what I do. I have the Tesla. So my tip is to use the money that you make in rideshare and invest it somewhere else or create a business for yourself. You like kind of the pivot, the concept of what we call the pivot, because you can kind of see the writing on the wall. These companies don't like us. These companies don't necessarily care about us. It's about them and their bottom line. So you have to use your money for yourself. That's the biggest tip that I got.
Can I go next? I have a homeless guy next to my fucking window. Fuck, bro.
He's looking for that extra comfort, man. He's
I
looking.
mean, you are in LA. Why are you surprised?
He's looking
I'm
for
not
extra
surprised.
comfort.
I'm not surprised. I'm scared. That's what.
That's the right feeling to have.
What is going on? I don't know. All right.
We're waiting for you, Sergio. It's your turn.
Oh, no, he's gone now. I was like, I go, what do you want? He goes, he's looking at me like, I'm like, Fuck off. Okay, I'll go here. I got two rules. The rideshare companies will never, ever, ever do anything that's good for drivers. That's rule number one.
We can
Amen.
Rule number two, look at rule number one. Those are the two things you have in your life. So I'm like, okay, no, all kidding aside, you're all veterans, newbies or veterans alike. When they zig, you have to zag.
Amen.
Good drivers always will figure it out.
100%.
And to me, the important thing is be safe, stay healthy. Money. Look, I'm serious. You know, my mother, my rest in soul, she used to always say that you can put like a bowl of money in front of a dog, they wouldn't even fucking touch it. To me, money is really, really not that important. Your health is important. Your safety is important. You're all in this business for one reason or another. Everybody has their own reasons. And all those 5 million drivers around the US, they all have their own reasons. You cannot blame people for doing what they do, but these companies zig, you must zag. And yes, this is a pretty big hit, I must admit, for a small portion of the community. But ultimately, you're all smart drivers, man. You're all fucking sharp. You'll figure it out. And if it's, you know, figure it out. I wouldn't give up, but yes, every time you get punched in the head, you get mad. But you all have gotten punched so many times last 6-8 years you've been on these platforms that you'll do it again. You'll get up and keep going. That's it.
All right. I was with you till you say get punched in the head again. I'm sick of getting punched in the head. All right, Thomas, what do you got? Thomas, what do you got?
Yes,
Right
sir.
here.
What I got, last words is expect the unexpected. Them curveballs are coming, and they're coming more often than what you think.
Yes,
Me
sir.
and Melvin, we both got cars that can't be fixed, and the UAW is still on strike. And we probably won't get our cars fixed by sometime in the middle of next year. Get ready for any kind of pivot, any change. When it got slow in the summer, I got a job. And then now that it's starting to get busy, I use RideShare for what it's for. Do the odds and ends, have that extra little side money to keep the entirety of your check after you done been taxed to death. Yes. Do that for what it is. Because
Yes, sir.
I had to make another pivot. Thank goodness it's the holidays coming. Amazon Flex, I finally got in.
Okay, congratulations.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Yeah, my Domino's store got disbanded, and they tried to move me to a store on the other side of town, and I was like, I'm not doing that. So,
Oh, wow.
yeah, they got rid of all of us. They sent my manager to one store. He has to drive 40 minutes away from home. You know, now, yeah. It's crazy out here. Be prepared. Just be prepared. Get ready to turn at a moment's notice because it's gonna come out of nowhere. Just be prepared.
That's the gospel right there, man.
Thomas,
That is
this
gospel.
is real quick, Thomas. This is the time to do Amazon Flex because you know Thanksgiving coming up.
Yep.
And the holidays. So
I was so happy to see that pop up on my phone saying, "Oh, we got openings."
Hey, you know, I forgot. UPS is also hiring people. Seriously, UPS is hiring. They're paying really well, bro. Seriously.
Dude, insane.
I actually used to work at UPS, so.
Yeah.
All right, let's get into Brandon. Brandon, come on there, son. Oh shit, he's stretching out, y'all.
Oh, it's gonna be a fucking long one. I gotta go piss, Brandon. Make it fast, Brandon.
By the way,
I am still an advocate for driving, but I do things a little bit differently because, you know, I am the only one here who does Uber Black, at least right now. And I really have been focusing on practicing myself to be better with mannerisms and acquire as many private clients as possible. You know, which might actually end up resulting in me having to get switch back to the Escalade because I am a part of a group that only that's only a part of for Escalade drivers, and I'm seeing requests go off the wall because everyone gave up their Escalades because they're not making any money. But you know, again, being where I am, I kind of have the advantage because I'm next to every 5-star hotel in the city. So for me, I still see value in rideshare and private driving. How much longer? I don't know. But all I can say is that I'm glad I no longer have a car note, and if shit goes belly up, I can just turn that shit in.
Yeah.
And that's again, it's part of the pivot. Like we don't think it's a pivot, but what he's talking about is still a pivot.
I'm
Because-
glad you were able to get out of that car.
My pivot is that like I before I started doing this, like remember for a year and a half, I was you know, I was a senior network engineer. So if push comes to shove, I'll just go back to doing that.
Yeah, but what I'm referencing here is your pivot, even though it's still driving related, your pivot is less dependent on the apps and more being self-reliant on you selling yourself and your service to make your money.
It's honestly getting easier for me to do that because there's so many drivers signing up for Uber Black that have no customer service skills and only speak like 5% English. And every time I get somebody, like half the time I get somebody on an Uber SUV is like, oh my God, you actually know what you're doing. You know the city, you know everything. Like, can I have your card? I don't want to deal with these other drivers ever again. I'm like, yeah, no problem.
A great way to be, man. That's a great position to be in, bro. It absolutely is. And you know what?
And the best thing is that I can do it legally too. I'm not like this one guy who wrapped his fucking Corolla to look like a taxi. I don't know how that's legal. But this guy has a Toyota Corolla that's wrapped to be exactly like a taxi.
And drive.
Brandon, I knew this was gonna take. I gotta go piss, bro. Come on, man.
I'm done.
I'm in the middle of Van Nuys fucking Boulevard here, man.
Oh, you better be careful, bro. Oh, you're in my side of town.
Yeah, right here. I'm
Wilding
like,
out, man.
You're down the street from me. I should roll over there.
there you go. I'm still here for one reason or another. I'm not sure why.
Bring him a piss bottle.
Oh, fuck.
All right. God damn it. Omar, what you got, buddy?
So,
No,
as
he's
you
deactivated. Fuck him.
Sign up for UPS again, Omar.
I'm still online.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. God bless. Okay, we're done. We fucking bought the car. Let's go.
Yeah.
Oh God. Go ahead.
As you can see right here, don't lower your standards. We've been talking about it all day long with this extra comfort crap and how the pivot is down. And a number of people here have said, you know, you're going to be doing different things. And Brandon says he's unique. Well,
yeah, I gotta go pee.
He's unique in one way.
You go. You go ahead.
So I say my tip of the week is now
as good
a time as ever. Can we put this guy on timeout?
I did. I turned his volume down.
Here we go. Jeez. Now is probably with the economy and everything going on. Now is probably the best time to just be as. I like to swing for the fences, and I recommend that it's time to really start thinking about things that maybe you look at and go, man, that could really work for me, but I'd have to really change some things or whatever the case may be. Whatever pivot you got going on in your life, maybe you're good at something else, and you've always thought, I don't know if I could do this. Now is the time to do it because, like me personally, I gotta start exiting out of here. I agree with Sergio. We're smart and we'll figure it out. But it's to the point where they're closing all the loopholes. They really are. And I'm not going to lower my standards. I'm not going to start, doing stuff that, like, I don't know, taking Uber X rides with no surge. I mean, just it's time, guys. Like you have to know your worth, and you have bills to pay. Some of us have families, and it's getting harder to do just rideshare. So like Vinny always says, other people say you got to have, more than one stream of income.
Yeah.
But it's definitely time to take a swing for the fences and say, I want to do this other thing. You know, so that's my tip of the week. My tip of the week, I'm really upset today. My tip of the week is start looking in another direction. I don't know how long the RideShare Garage is going to go for. I know I love it, and we all love hanging out with you guys and making more friends and talking about this stuff. It educates people, but yo, I don't blame people that I have so many friends that have moved on, and I don't blame them. I really don't blame them. You know, like we're the last of the Mohicans here, and don't lower your standards. Don't feel like, man, don't give in to what they want. Fuck them. Seriously, fuck Uber and Lyft. Don't give in to what they want.
How's InDrive going?
Oh, don't even get me started. We'll talk about that on the
Discord.
We'll do that after. We'll do that in the after hour.
It sucks. It sucks. It's the cheap people's app. It's oh my gosh, it sucks.
All right, Steven, what do you got, buddy?
My tip is dealing with that whole issue with the car accident and when you have to interact with police officers. If you get somebody that's being difficult or won't write a report for you, ask for a supervisor. They're required to bring you a supervisor. And if they won't bring you a supervisor, then you need to get on the phone. But you should make sure you get a report. You don't understand how powerful a report is, because once you have a report, most of the time, the judge is going to side with whatever the police officer decided was the person at fault. However they describe it. They're going to usually go with what the police officer said. They won't even really listen to you. So it's just something really important to have to be able to prove some things. And then also when it comes back to taxes and dealing with all that stuff, having that report is going to be extremely important when you need to prove the value of what you've lost from a car accident or something stolen from your car, for my example, and stuff like that. So have a FOIA request for the video camera on the chest. Yeah, what's up?
Real quick, you're talking about the
Freedom of
report
Information Act.
because they give you a driver exchange form. Are you saying like get the police report in the moment, or like because they do it online?
So what's supposed to happen when the police come? They're supposed to examine the situation and what they think happened in the accident. And when they give their statement of what they think happened in the accident, it holds like 60 to 80% of the weight of the decision that the judgment on the accident, it holds that much weight on their decision making. So having a police report, especially if you're pretty confident that you're not at fault, is extremely important.
Unless you're in Chicago, when the police don't come if there's an accident, you got to go to the station and file your own report.
Oh, shit.
All right, Dad, Tony, we didn't forget about you, buddy. What do you got?
So for the Amazon Flex drivers that are new, you may want to try to prioritize, if you can, if you have them in your area, the Whole Foods orders, because you can get tips on those. And then don't take any of the offers unless they're surged, because otherwise you're at the bottom of the rate. If everybody doesn't take them on the package deliveries, if everybody doesn't take them, then they surge them as it gets closer to that block time.
Interesting. Okay.
They
See,
surge Amazon Flex.
Thank you for that.
It'll be like an offer. It'll say $27 for 2 hours, right? But if nobody takes it and there's like 15 minutes till that block is supposed to start, it'll go all the way up to like $90 for 2 hours.
I am Googling.
You got Omar's mouth drooling now.
Scan the QR code. I'm doing it right now. Scan QR code.
So
next week we're gonna see Omar with the Uber, Amazon Flex jacket on.
Right.
The Whole Foods, the people, they do tip pretty well on Whole Foods for the most part. You'll get some that suck, but mostly you'll make like $40 an hour on that.
Nobody saw that tip coming. Nobody saw that tip coming.
Hey, I get all my groceries from Amazon, so and I tip like $10 to $15. So he's right.
All right, what'd they do? They turned the dot off on me. Yeah, it seems that's Archie, bro. That's what Omar was saying and Brandon was saying. The dot's just not there. It's make sure you got the latest update. Maybe restart your phone.
No. What he has to do is he has to select it every time before he goes online. Because every time he goes offline, that dot disappears.
Okay. Well, my tip of the week is going to be really simple. Every day before you go out, check for updates, and restart your phones. Just clear the cache and restart your phones. You never know whether you guys realize it or not, especially if you're Android users. You can switch in between Wi-Fi areas out there, and it'll mess your your data signal up. You won't realize it, but all of a sudden it'll show you 5 bars. Your 5G, 5 bars, and looking great. And at the same time, your phone is not getting the signal it's supposed to get. So every day I restart my phones, clear out the cache. They say you don't need to do it with Apple, but we talking about Apple. Apple is the biggest cult known. They're 3 generations behind in technology from Androids. So whether you like it or not, suck salt, that's the truth, right? So just restart your phones, make sure your apps are updated. Whether you like it or not, whether you think it's good or not, it's best to have the latest technology going on. That's my tip.
Vinny, I can corroborate that story with the Android devices. You are supposed to reset your phone like once daily. You're supposed to reset your phone daily because, like you said, it's a cache-based issue, but also there's certain applications that run and will do updates, but will still run off of the previously loaded cache.
Right.
And those apps won't function properly. So doing a regular restart on your phone. And for me, my Pixel has had issues practically since I got it. The Model 7 and the Model 6, a lot worse, where the even if it doesn't connect to Wi-Fi, the regular cell phone signal will just cut out randomly or show bars and not be connected. So what I do is I put it in airplane mode for like 10 seconds and then take it out of airplane mode. And then all of a sudden rides and stuff start coming in after I do that reset. So if you're having issues with your phone, run into airplane mode real quick for like 10 seconds and then come back out and it'll usually clear it out.
All right. So in the comments real quick, and I'll tag this up at the top there for anybody that's doing the Amazon Flex, because I know Nick does. I found out yesterday Nick does Amazon Flex as well. So you can always get a hold of Tony at The Driven Dad. You can get a hold of Nick Williams at his channel, Nick Williams, right? He's got a YouTube channel.
Williams,
talk to people if you got questions, man. Don't be shy. Go ahead and spam Sergio at the RideShare Guys.com.
I'm still here, you assholes.
Yo.
All right. Oh God. All right. So look, we're gonna end the show. We appreciate everybody coming through tonight. Listen, we're here for us, but we're here for you, and you guys are here for us. We appreciate you. At the end of the day, that's all that matters. We all got to grow and keep moving.
Vinny, Vinny, I have a question. I have a last minute question.
Too late.
Do you? No, serious. This is serious shit.
Oh,
Do you know how? I've never done one, so I don't know. Do you know how? What do you call that? Investment clubs work?
Investment clubs?
Yeah, there's like grannies. They have investment clubs. They have meetings and shit like that.
I have no idea. I've never even.
No? Okay. Can you find out? Can you find that out by Monday or by next week?
An investment club.
Yeah, it's like like you open it like I don't know, Ameritrade account, but it's an investment club, and you could have like 50 people in it. That kind of thing.
I'll find out. Sure.
Because I have a fantastic idea. I really do. I think we could do that. I think we could get like, I don't know, maybe 20, 30 people, put up $100 a piece or whatever, and we'll have an investment club. And then we'll
Zoom says it's called a supper club.
No, it's not a supper club. It's called investment club. And we could all find out.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
Okay.
All right, listen, if y'all want to join us in the hit us up in the Discord for the RideShare Garage after dark.
No, not a fucking chance. I'm fucking exhausted. All right, no. Okay, love you all. For the two gentlemen that I met today, nice to meet you. I hope you guys don't hang out next to these bunch of CDU members here.
I'm about to take them
Nice
down
to meet you again,
right
Sergio.
now. I'm taking the guys down to Key West right now for Fantasy Fest. So we gotta go. We will see y'all next week.
Yes, sir.